Why, hello, you lovely little peppercorns. My name's Noa Lee, and welcome to some retro game hopping. Who's in the chat there? Thingo me. I recognize your name. It's been a while. I haven't streamed in like 2.5 years, I think. It's been a while. Plock would be cool. I forgot what system that's on. Genesis, Super Nintendo? That'd be a good one to start with. I'll look that up. I think it's on the Genesis, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, let's start with that. I've never actually played that game. I am familiar with it. Where is Genesis? This is my, I'm gonna move on over here in a second to my stream. SNES. All right, we'll move on to that. Let's move to my game stream right here. This is my wonderful RetroPie that I recently purchased that has a ton of classic games on it, and I thought this would be kind of a fun thing to do with it, so yeah. It has an awesome soundtrack. I've never heard that from the game, but I am familiar with it. Hold on here. I forgot where Super Nintendo is. There it is. Plock. Let's go down to the P's here. How are the audio levels? Everything sound good on your end? Sounded good on my end when I checked it earlier. Plock. Pocky and Rocky. Plock. Yeah. All right, let's check that out. Let's see how it is. Yeah, like I said, I haven't streamed in like 2.5 years, and it's been a long time. I never thought I would have like stepped away from like YouTube and streaming, and I just started uploading again last week. And yeah, thank you for confirming that the audio sounds decent. So I'm probably gonna suck ass at this because, like I said, I've never played this before. So let's just check it out here. Plock's House, One Fine Morning. I see what you mean about the soundtrack. I already like it. It's kind of got like a bluegrass feel to it. Hey, something's wrong. The game audio is very low now. All right. Let me pull that up. How's that? Probably be a little bit of a lag. I just turned it up a little bit. I think that's just the game itself, because like when I was scrolling through the list of SNES games, it was like blasting in my ear like crazy. But now it's definitely quieter. So hopefully that's good. I'm totally not getting any of the story here. I doubt it matters. Sweet, glad to hear it. It's nice that I can actually adjust it on the fly. My old streaming setup, it was a pain in the ass to adjust anything like while I was streaming, but my new setup here is a lot easier. I just overcomplicated things in the past, as you can imagine. Ah, there it is. On Cotton Island. You know, when I thought about doing this stream, I would have never guessed in a million years that the first one that somebody was suggested was Plock. So good choice, because that was another reason I wanted to do this was just to play more games that I hadn't thought of, or that I'd never think of playing before. Well, I already like it. Wow! This just has like a unique look for Super Nintendo. Like, it doesn't have that like chunkiness that a lot of the Super Nintendo graphics typically have. So yeah, okay. Oh, it's one of them. It's a shooter, it's not a jump-on thing. Got it, I'm learning. What is... Oh, cool! Are those like supposed to be flowers? Because I'm seeing like legs with like high heel shoes on them. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but this sounds, damn, this is cool. This reminds me of I can't think of the name of the game, but Apogee Software, like back in the day, they had like an alien platformer for like Windows computers back in the 90s. A button is spin jump. Oh, yeah, that is very handy. Oh, apparently I walked right past the... I don't know what it is, but I'm like super familiar with like his little animation he does at the end. Somebody must have like cut that out and put it in a video that I'm familiar with or something like that. Must have been mistaken. There it is. But anyway, this is reminding me a lot of... get that spin jump out here. That's what I need to do. There we go. Some alien game that was made by Apogee Apogee software back in the day, and I don't remember what it was, but I used to play it all the time at a friend's house when I was a kid. Man, this is weird. I love how cartoony the graphics are in general. Like, damn. Is this like, does this game predate Rayman? Because I'm wondering if like the developers of Rayman were inspired by like Clock. What's going on here? Oh, probably spin jump. Yep, spin jump. Spin to win. Got it. That's what I need to do. Anytime I get stuck, spin jump. It's very handy. Yup. Yup, it does predate Rayman. I think, yeah, it would, wouldn't it? That's crazy. Yeah, because, like, anytime you think of, like, you know, a character that has, like, disembodied limbs like that, Rayman's the first one that comes to mind. I should play Rayman on here. I was never a big fan of, like, the original Rayman, but, Rayman 2 on the N64 is great. I really suck at this game. Okay. I like just the... I'm dead. I like dying. I like dying. I like the subtle, like, background change that kind of... I don't know, it kind of changed the mood really quick. Can I not shoot these guys? Or am I... Oh, I can. I just gotta... Okay. Damn. And I suck. Cool. This is totally how I play games, like, the first time. I just suck ass, and then I get good eventually. Maybe. We'll see. It's kind of throwing me off that there's two... Oh, there's two different jumps like that. This game is hard. David Wise was inspired by the music of this game. You know, I could totally hear it now that you mention it, like that. Yeah, wow. Also predates Donkey Kong Country? Damn. Okay. I just need two. So that's the regular jump. Anytime there's a game that has like two different jumps, it always screws me up. Oh, and you know, I'm totally dumb. I just realized that like you're chucking all of your limbs and that changes. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it now. I'm just gonna not even bother with these guys. That's the secret. Ooh, there we go. Down here. I don't want to take another leap of faith. Yep, that's kind of what I thought. I was expecting that. Okay. I was also expecting to, like, jump up. Or, like, bounce up there on this thing. What do we got? Ah! Oh! Damn, that's... I just realized I'm probably gonna take a hit again, but I gotta, like... comment on this, like when you start sliding when you shoot your feet. That is, wow, man. I'm like super interested in like how they programmed this crap back in the day, because this is interesting. Also, I have no idea where to go now. Okay, there we go. Damn it. Or we could just die. That's fine, too. Alright. So are all the levels, like, super short like the last couple ones were? Or do they get longer as you go on? This seems like the... It's telling... Oh, I see. I just realized that the signs on top of those guys' heads indicate... And I gotta actually kill this guy, it looks like. There we go. Okay, cool. Hey, Fungi Arts, how you doing, man? Just sliding in for a short time. How am I? Also, Plock is hard, but a good choice. It is a good choice. I'm enjoying it, even though I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, you gotta grab that. Gotcha. I'm doing pretty good. I just came off of like a whole year of working on my house. We got our siding done, and I did some like stonework out front, and I've been super busy. I thought it was going to take me just a couple months last fall, and it ended up like going until July. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. No, the levels are short in the first island. The rest of the game is really different. Oh, okay. I like that. You can make lower spinny jumps if you press down. Good to know. Thank you. Let's just jump right into those logs. But yeah, I'm happy. Ow. Happy to be back at doing the YouTube stuff slowly but surely. I've been working on several big videos that literally I've been working on one on and off for the last year. I'm hoping to have it done by the end of the year. I gotta be getting close at this point, but it's gonna be similar to what I've done in the past, but also kind of gonna be way different. I have a gun now, don't I? Oh, that's awesome. Another game this is reminding me of is Pugsy on the Genesis. It's a completely different game, but just like the character design, I got a bonus block. That's what's going on. Sounds like a big journey to work on a house. Yeah, the siding on our house, like we've lived here about 6 years now, and the siding needed to be done like the entire time that we were here, and I just kept putting it off, and I don't want to say thanks to the pandemic, but thanks to the pandemic, the housing market, like just skyrocketed. So like without me even doing anything, the value of our house kind of almost doubled. So we actually had like some home equity to actually put into it. I mean, I'm gonna have to pay it back over the next 30 years, but you know, so we actually had a little bit of money to put into the house finally. So, and yeah, it was a big project, and I had to hire a third-party company because the siding that I wanted to get was not something that you can you have to be a contractor and have like oh, that's like barbed wire. Cool. You have to be like a contractor and have like a contract with this siding company in order to get it. And I don't like doing stuff like that because I'm like a do-it-yourselfer. It was a whole thing. I'm just happy to be back to making videos and working on some other projects and things like that. I can do like construction stuff. I've done it in the past, but it's definitely not something I enjoy. So really happy to plot continue. That's what that says. So I'm just happy to be back. Pugsy is sick. Oh, I know. Pugsy is such an underrated game. Like, just something about the weird physics of it while you're playing. And that's another game that's hard as fuck. Like, I've never beaten that game. And some of the, like, solutions to puzzles in that game are just so esoteric and weird. But I love it. Like, anything. But I believe it's a Traveler's Tale game. No, not Cynosis. Cynosis made that game. And, yeah, they just did crazy things with the Genesis back in the day. Like, they were wizards. I've never seen a retro game with, like, such an interesting, like, physics perspective on, like, the puzzle platformer before. Oh, is this a bonus level? No. Nope, this is a power-up. Oh, now I got a flamethrower. Damn, this is cool. I gotta get a copy of this. I'll just wait for this thing. My timing was off. There we go. No, shit. Oh, and I screwed it up again. Cool. Come on. Oh, no. Can I? There's nothing over there. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I cannot seem to get onto that. And I can't seem to get the timing down either. Let's, ow. Let's just die. There we go, finally. Man, oh, that was such a noob trap, wasn't it? You probably saw that coming. That was such a noob trap. Okay, let's do this, and then I'm gonna jump over here. There we go. Okay. I never did get to, yeah. So I didn't try it. Can you actually attack with the spin jump? No, sure can't. Cool. Glad I tried that. I have a feeling this is gonna end badly. Yep, sure is. There's another foot in the ground. Ow, ow, ow. Is there I just beat the crap out of the mic. Sorry for that, everybody. There are unlimited lives in this game? Save system, that sort of thing? I didn't pay too close attention when we were on the overworld. Ow. Getting my ass kicked again. There we go. Okay, alright. Oh, I see what's going on here. It's waiting so I can grab those. That's nice. Oh, I almost screwed it up. There we go. Cool. There is continues, but if you lose in this island, you have to start over from the beginning. Ah. Man, my fascination about old retro games as a kid sure made this a childhood game. It's a weird world like that. Weird world like that. Yeah. It's crazy how, like, you know, obviously I was a Sega Genesis boy in my day, but I just still have all these weird fascination with, like, games from when I was a kid. And then I still have, like, flashes of, like, games that I know I rented as a kid, and I could see them in my mind, but I have no idea what they're called, and, you know, it's always, I don't know, it's always blows my mind when I actually, like, stumble upon them and be like, oh my god, that's that game! Like, I had that happen with Rocket Knight Adventures when I was in high school. That was a game that I played a lot as a kid, and rented a lot, but I couldn't remember the name of, so like when I just got out of high school and started getting back into retro gaming, or started getting into retro gaming, I guess it wasn't retro when I was a kid, I was just like, what is that one like game where you're like a possum, and it's kind of like Mega Man, but it's like a little more fast-paced, and like one day I just like stumbled upon, I think it was a Screw Attack video of Rocket Knight Adventures, and I'm just like, yes! I'm so happy that I actually found that game. Good times. It's kind of like the same thing with, like, the original Toe Jam and Earl. Like, from a quote-unquote objective standpoint, like, the original Toe Jam and Earl is, I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a good game, but, ow. As for, like, you know, a classic, like, it's always lumped in with, like, you know, one of the best Sega Genesis games of all time. And I kind of don't think that. I think it's just a pretty damn good game. But I played the crap out of it with my sister when I was a kid, and I just still have a fondness for it to this day. So, yeah. I die. And that's the game over. I see. Now I'm going to have to do the whole island again. You have to listen to the boss theme if you can get to that. All right, I'll try one more time before we... Now that I know what I'm doing, I'll try going through the world one more time. Oh. Oh, that's kind of nice. And they're gonna pay. Oh wait, I don't have to go all the way back? Or is this the first level? I don't remember. No, this ain't the first level. Oh, do you only go back one level when you get a game over? That's kind of weird. Huh. Oh, that's the plot continue. I gotcha. I see. Okay, so if I run out of continues, then... Nope, don't do that. Why did I do that? I got stuck there. Holy crap. Yeah, I'll see if I can get to the boss before we jump to another game. Any other suggestions? Not that I'm, like, you know, hating this or anything. But... It's cool, but I really meant is that I never lived through... Oh, never lived through the 90s. That's a weird... Oh, I love that pause screen. Oh, cool. Never lived through the 90s, but suddenly this old game I played back then when I was a kid became a childhood game. That's the point. Yeah, okay, definitely get you there. I mean, I had that too, like, you know, in the 2000s when I was a teenager. Like, again, it was the same thing, renting games or playing games and falling in love with them and finding out later, at least for me, finding out later they weren't really good, but I still enjoy them to this day. Yeah, hopefully I can get to the boss to check out that music you're talking about. I have a little Diet Coke here, excuse me. As I take a hit from this fish. Yep, saw that coming. Okay, now I want to jump up here, jump over there. Yep, ah. You know, I'm just thinking the graphics of this game remind me of something else, too. I think it's also on the Super Nintendo. Ah, dude, the flamethrower kicks ass. I'm definitely gonna have to track down a copy of this game. I just screwed myself up again. Oh, ow, ow. And I died. Crap. SNES is your favorite game system regardless. Not a bad choice. I mean, can't really go wrong with Super Nintendo. I do love me some Sega Genesis, but it's probably a good thing I didn't grow up with both, because I probably would, I don't know if I'd appreciate the Super Nintendo more if I had access to one as a kid, but because I do appreciate the hell. I'm just dying here. Sorry, this is a bad performance. And of course you jump through the things, so okay. I think I got the timing down now on this, so I don't have the timing down on this. Ah! What the hell was I saying? Something about the Super Nintendo. Oh, not to say that I don't appreciate the Super Nintendo. I do. I think I put it as like my third favorite console. Like Super Metroid is top 10 games for me. Link to the Past is probably the best Zelda game to this day, at least in my opinion. I just noticed that the clock icon at the top of the screen... I'm gonna do this. Okay. I just noticed the clock icon at the top of the screen seems to be like draining or something. Does that have something to do with my continues? And I think that was invincibility that I totally just wasted. SNES and Mega Drive Genesis are like family to me, and in my family there is legit no fighting. Oh, that's funny. Yes, the great console wars, as I call them. Oh, let's get up here. What did I pick up that gave me health? I just noticed, like, this kind of has like the Donkey Kong Country thing. That's probably what you were talking about earlier, where you collect letters. And I'm guessing that helps me, like, maybe gives me a continue or something. I keep doing that. Oh my god. Something about the logic of the way those platforms move. My brain just can't handle it. And there we go. I think we're going to jump to a different game just so this isn't me dying all the time. Do you guys have any requests? Funky Arts, you got something you want to see me play? Something that's maybe not quite so hard? That's up to you, though. But I am going to get a copy of this game now, because that was a lot of fun, and I think if I could actually, focus on it, I'd probably have a pretty good time. The fruit. Find the tree with the fruit. Yeah, I kept seeing the trees, but, like, nothing about the trees was jumping out to me other than, like, my health going up. It must just be, like, the sprite blends in a lot with the background. I'm gonna pop out here. Good recommendation. Sorry I suck at Plock. I would like to play some more of that. Maybe I'll practice up and I'll play it in a future stream, because that is a really interesting game, and I'm definitely familiar with it, but that was the first time I ever played it, so good choice, man. Gonna take another. Yeah, I don't know if you notice on my list here, I got weird stuff. So, like, this Retro Pie came with like a whole bunch of weird ROMs. I don't think these work, but this is Pikachu. And the music is... What is this music? Super Castlevania 4. Good choice. I haven't played that in years. All right, let's do that. Yeah, just really weird. Yeah, dude, thanks for the request. I was gonna, like, before you hopped on, I was just about to, like, start playing Mega Man 2, because I'm like, I'll throw on a game I played a million times or whatever until, like, people show up in the chat, but then right as I started the stream, like, you showed up and suggested that, so, yeah, good choice. This seems like, this is definitely a ROM hack. Yeah, so I bought this Retro Pie on Amazon, and it came with, like 30,000 games. I'd say most of them work. I tried the 3 Pikachus here, and they didn't work, and I don't want to click on them because I think it crashed the whole thing, but let's go to Super Castlevania 4. Sonic Blast Man. Oh yeah, I forgot about that game. Oh yeah, Socks the Cat Rocks the Hill. I don't think that game was ever released. Socks was like Bill Clinton's cat, and it was like the presidential pet when I was like, I think I was like in first grade when Sox was like a big deal. It was really weird. I didn't know there was a Sox game though. I would have loved that because I'm still like really like kitty cats, but as a kid I like really liked cats. I was like everything I had was like themed after cats. Super Castlevania 4. All right. I kind of have a fun story about this game, actually. Back when I was on the Screw Attack forums, we did like a gift exchange, like a Secret Santa stuff. And you're supposed to make like an Amazon list. And then like your Secret Santa, you were supposed to send it to them, and then they were going to pick like a game like up to $30 or something. And I had Super Castlevania 4 on my list, and my Secret Santa, who I can't remember the guy's username, but really nice guy, he ended up like buying me like 3 games on the list, and it was really nice of him. But Super Castlevania 4 was one of them that was on the list, and he said, hey, did you get a copy of Super Castlevania 4? Because the tracking information says it's been yet to be delivered. And I'm like, no, I never got anything like that. Well, and so basically it got lost in the mail. And then like, I think it was like a year later or something, this random like beat up crappy package showed up, and it was just the most disgusting copy of Super Castlevania 4 I'd ever seen. Like the sticker was all gone. It had like, I don't know, man. It had like dried like food on it or something. It looked like somebody smeared ketchup on it and then left it out in the sun. And I cleaned it up and did a whole bunch of stuff to it. Emailed the guy, said, hey, a year later, I finally got the copy of Super Castlevania 4 you bought for me, and it's terrible. And then every time I plugged it in to the Super Nintendo, it either wouldn't launch, or if it did, like all of the sprites would be corrupted. So like, if you're familiar, like the concept of data moshing, like where you layer a video over another video, and anytime there's movement, like it kind of reveals a few pixels from the video that's underneath of it. It just keeps getting worse and worse. That's kind of what it was like to play that copy of Super Castlevania 4, and eventually it just died, and I still have it around here somewhere, but it's just fried. It's gone. No matter what I do, it will not come back to life. But yeah, it was just really weird. So that was like actually my first exposure to this game. Like 15 or so years ago, just getting this gross cartridge in the mail randomly one day. Hey, Ludwig, what's up? You know, when they showed the Mario movie trailer, some people acted like they were back in the 90s with Sonic vs. Mario. Man, those people look like clowns for me. Yeah, what'd you guys think of the Mario trailer? When I heard they were making a Mario movie, I didn't have high hopes, especially because it was like the time to thwart again. Time to I kind of thought, you know, it wouldn't be very good because it was like the Illumination people, and they don't make very good movies. And I don't know, the trailer looked all right. I think it'll be fine. I don't think it's going to be a bad movie, but I don't think it's going to be anything special either. Let's try some Super Castlevania 4. Let's get my button set up here because I'm probably going to die. The Minions guys. That's what I think of them whenever. Like, they're the Minions guys. All right, so that's jump. That's the whip. Okay, that's how it should be. I think I'll be a little better at this. I haven't played this in a long freaking time, and I'm not super into the old school Castlevanias. We're going to go with... let's see. Let's go with Bob. We're going to be Bob the Vampire Hunter. I do got to say, like, it looks really good. Like, graphically, like, if nothing else, like, the actual CGI that they came up with for that, it looks really good. It doesn't have that, like, cheap Illumination feel to it that, so that surprised me the most. I still don't think any of the celebrity voices fit. I know a lot of people are really into Jack Black as Bowser, but I don't know. To be fair, like, I don't really see any voice fitting those characters very well because I'm not used to them having voices. Honestly, the only Bowser voice that's the real voice, in my opinion, is the one from Super Mario Sunshine. I know everybody hates that one, but I have a fondness for it because I played the crap out of that game when I was younger. Let's do some Super Castlevania stuff. I am into Jack Black as anything. I mean, he's a great guy. I watch his YouTube channel once in a while, and it's fun. He just seems like one of the most genuine human beings on Earth. So even if I don't think he's right for the role, which again I don't really think anybody's right for the role, but yeah, Jack Black's great. I just can't say that enough about the guy. And by all accounts, he's just like one of the nicest people in Hollywood. Oh man. I actually beat the game on my Pale NES. I think it's the best way. It's the best I have played so far, but I hope I could beat another Castlevania game. It's the only one I could beat. Yeah, again, I never really played like the Castlevania games as a kid. I'm a lot more. The only Castlevania game I've really been into was Symphony of the Night, because I'm more into like the Metroidvania style Castlevania games. I really gotta like actually play like the other ones, like Aria of Sorrow and the other ones, Portrait of Ruin, and the ones on the DS, and yeah, because those seem good. This is a bit of a tune. Yeah. Oh, this whole game is a bit of a tune. The Castlevania series is full of bangers. Like even like Castlevania 2. Everybody hates that game, but everybody loves the soundtrack. Oh yeah, and then this is the game where you can blue 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 like that. Have I played the Bloodstained games? No, I haven't. I really need to though. I own them. I bought Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, or my partner did, and we also got Ritual of the Moon, and yeah, I want to play both of those, but I just haven't got around to it yet for some reason. The best thing about this game, compared to the other classic, like, Castlevania, is that you're not locked into a jump arc. You can actually, like, fine-tune your landing a little bit. And is this yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, cool. I just remembered, I do have save states on this, fancy RetroPie here thing. I could maybe use them to, like, keep the stream, like, going. I wish I would have thought about that when we were playing Plock earlier, because then I could have totally got to the boss stuff. I don't typically like using save states, but I mean, if I'm streaming, it just kind of makes sense. Air control, finally we live in the future. Yeah, totally. Oh yeah, you could do the crouch walk too, right? Yes. Now that I think about it, I guess I did play a little bit of Rondo of Blood on the TurboGrafx 16, or I guess the PC engine rather. I did play a little bit of that, so that and Symphony of the Night are really the only two Castlevania games I've played like a decent amount of. Other than that, it's just Castlevania 3 and 4. And I guess a little bit of Castlevania 1, but that game is freaking hard as balls. Oh yeah, the moonwalk on the stairs. Oh, you can't go back, never mind. Yeah, this is one of those games that I beat once, and I haven't touched since. I don't know. I do that a lot. I just like, just like beating the games, man. And then moving on to other games. He's gonna fall. Ah, I thought I could sneak through there. Oh! I did not see that. Jesus. I thought that was like a background asset, not like an enemy. Holy crap. That is so cool. Let's see if I can find some more. There we go. Let's do some moonwalking up the stairs here. Let's. How do I do that? There we go. Do 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 do. That's like so satisfying. Top 5 SNES games for you? Yeah, I think this is just one of those games I gotta play more of, because I'm having a blast with this right now. I'm about to die, but that's because I'm, streaming, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe 10% as good at video games when I'm live streaming as when I'm not, so I thought maybe like the 2 years of not streaming that I've been away, like maybe that would have changed. It hasn't. You know, I do gotta say, this is infinitely more forgiving than the original trilogy on the NES. So we might get a decent ways in this thing. Stylish. Ah, I didn't notice that. I should not look at the chat unless I'm, you know, pausing the game, like so. Does this game have wall chicken? I don't actually know. I think it's, well, obviously its hearts are your ammunition. That's, you know, classic Castlevania lore right there. It must be hearts that you use, not ammo or something like that, but it should be Quicksilver bullets like Bloodborne, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm assuming there's wall chicken. Every game should have wall chicken. I could also, you know, probably use my item here, which is stopwatch. Okay. Wow, stopwatch does not last long in this game. Got it. Cool. We're just gonna tank all the hits and get through here. That's the way to do it. Hey, I got the knife. And it sucks. Cool. I call this the showing effect when you perform with pressure because people, yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Like what all those memes, like, you know, I can act perfectly when nobody's watching, but the second there are eyes on me, just nope, nothing. Well, whatever. That's not what this is all about anyway. It's just about having some fun. I forgot you could whip up. Whipping up would probably help. There we go. I'm starting to tune into it now, even though, you know, I'm still streaming. And I'm still thinking about chat and stuff. I don't want to step on that, but I kind of screwed myself, so can I... Oh, okay, it's fine. It's just... Yeah, it's just to fake me out. Gotcha, cool. Well, at least there's a checkpoint. So there's that. What is... Oh, that's the power-up. Gotcha. Powers up the whip. Cool. Ow. Well, there's some candle chicken. It's not... Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do that. There's some candle chicken. It's not wall chicken, but, you know, close neighbor. I should probably hit more walls. Maybe I'll find some wall chicken. Let's see. I swear I practice guitar. The second I want to show my mom, it sounds a bit awful. Yeah, no doubt. Fun fact, I was going to stream Saturday, but my friend came over and I told him I was going to stream, so I wanted to show him like my streaming setup and, you know, all that stuff. But the second I opened up OBS, all of my settings just exploded. And then I spent like Sunday trying to get things going again, and I figured it out. But by the time I figured it out, it was already too late in the day. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll wait till next weekend to stream. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stream this afternoon instead. Why not? But typically, my plan is to stream like at least once every weekend. Not really with like a set time. I do want to like schedule something. Ooh, we got a boss here. I do want to schedule something. That was stupid. Let's just hide over here. I don't know about you guys when I play classic Castlevania games, I always save all my like item ammunition for the boss. Oh, that wasn't what I thought he was gonna do. Okay, there we go. What up, Brisk? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, one of what I hope will be a regular thing from now on. For a while, we'll see. What game systems do I have in this emulator? A lot. Let's see, it's got pretty much all the Nintendo consoles up to the, it's got NES, Super NES, Famicom. It's got Famicom and Famicom Disk System built into it. And yeah, Super Nintendo. I think it's even got Virtual Boy. That might be fun. And then yeah, Super Nintendo, obviously. And then Sega Genesis has got like SG-1000, Master System, Sega Genesis, 32X, Sega CD. It does have the PlayStation, like the PlayStation 1, but it only came with like 21 games. Because the selling point of this RetroPie I bought was like all the games were curated. So like the guy that like put this together guaranteed that like the vast majority of the ROMs he put on this thing would work. Not all of them work perfectly, but I mean, most of them do. I'd say I've been playing around with this thing for the last couple of months, and I've only run into a handful of games that don't work well on here. And my brain did not know how to process this slope down here. Like, I just thought I was going to fall into oblivion there for a second. Your skeleton. If there's a Sonic 3, I would have requested Sonic 3. Yes, there's Sonic 3. We can play Sonic 3. What are the PS1 games? I don't remember offhand, because I'm trying to think of one that I played, but I didn't actually, when I saw like the list was like pitifully shallow, I didn't actually, like I haven't been playing PS1 games on here. Same thing with N64. Like I believe the entire N64 library is on here, but most of them don't run great. I mean, they run. I turned on Banjo-Kazooie, which is kind of my test, because Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie are notoriously difficult to emulate, along with Donkey Kong 64. And I tried them. They all worked. Well, Banjo-Kazooie ran at about 20 frames a second, Banjo-Tooie runs at about 15, and Donkey Kong 64 runs at like 5. So they work, but they're not the most playable versions. I did play Super Mario 64 on here once. That seemed to play pretty well. So it's probably mostly just the rare games, because those are like I said, notoriously difficult to emulate for some reason. Probably because, I don't know, Rare was a bunch of coding wizards back in the day, so they're probably doing something that like not even emulator developers have any idea what they're doing. I do not remember this level at all. I do remember that Grassman, though. No Majora's Mask? I'm sure it's on here. I haven't tried to play it. That or Ocarina. Maybe they work? I don't know. We might have to hop onto that. We'll see. I am having a lot of fun with Castlevania, though. Even though I almost got killed by a sand slash just now. Ah, stop it! Not to change the subject or anything, but I want to bring this up before I forget. What do y'all think of Sonic Frontiers? I'll just start with my opinion. It actually looks decent, and I don't know how to process that. I'm hoping it's actually good. I've been burned way too many times on the Sonic hype train to get my hopes up any higher than that, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna try it, and I hope it's good. I'm not big on this whole every game needs to be Breath of the Wild idea, but I don't know, something about Sonic's movement seems to fit that kind of world very well, and like I said, I have a guarded opinion on it because it'll probably suck, but I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I want to play it. I might. Looks bad. There's one. Yeah, I knew Brisk was gonna be. It looks bad. My guess is it's gonna be the best 3D Sonic game probably since Generations, but still not anything special. That's gonna be my hot take. I'm thinking about doing a blind playthrough of it on stream. We'll see. I don't know how well that'll work out with my schedule and everything, because I probably only have about 2 hours a week to dedicate towards live streaming, and that it's probably going to be a long, drawn-out game, but, you know, there's that. I started to hate open world recently, just can't get into it, especially when everyone pushes them so much. You and me too, Jimmel Dragon. Jesus. When I hear open world nowadays, I just tune right the hell out. It's amazing how, like, you know, 15 years ago, like, open world games excited the crap out of me. And now they just don't. Like, yeah, when I hear open world, I just assume the game's going to be crap. Not to say there aren't plenty of good open world games and to this day, or they can't be done. I mean, Elden Ring came out this year. Hello. it's probably the best game ever frickin' made, but yeah, most open world games don't have anywhere near that level of like passion and level design put into their world or their level of verticality. They're all just like boring and bland, empty spaces. I also hope it's good, but I don't trust Sonic Team anymore. I haven't trusted Sonic Team since like Sonic Adventure 2, maybe. I think that was the last game that I like genuinely thought Sonic Team knew what the hell they were doing with. Ever since, not to say there haven't been some decent Sonic games made by Sonic Team since then. It's just those seem to be the moments where they got lucky as opposed to them knowing what the hell they're doing. Breath of the Wild. Yep. Breath of the Sonic. I'm not even a Sonic hater. I'm not either. I mean, a lot of people think I am, but I am a Sonic fan, but I am a realistic Sonic fan, and most of the series is garbage. But when it's good, it's really good, and I have fondness for it. Whatever you guys think about Frontiers, I have faith in it. Good for you, Fungi Arts. It's good to have faith and not be a cynical old bastard like me. People who played it also like it. So yeah, I'm more on the positive side. I'm in the middle still. I hope it's good. I do have... It looks a lot more interesting than any Sonic game other than Mania, obviously. Mania is amazing, but any, like, you know, Sonic Team developed Sonic game of, like, the last 20 years, this is the one that looks the most interesting, even though it's aping on the open world Breath of the Wild style of game that everybody's trying to do and failing. But I don't know, I think the speediness of Sonic's movement is going to be a game changer for that. We'll see. Are you going to try Tears of the Kingdom? I don't know what that is, actually. Oh, wait, duh. No, that's the Breath of the Wild 2, isn't it? I completely forgot they dropped the Breath of the Wild 2. Tears of the Kingdom. Yes, I am going to try it. Because, as I've said many times, I don't like Breath of the Wild. I don't think it's very good overall, but I do think they were heading in the right direction. And I really hope that I hope they have more of a more interesting world this time around, because that's really what it came down to for me. Like, I like the combat in Breath of the Wild. I like, you know, the characters. I like, you know, the story. Wasn't really my cup of tea, but I didn't think it was bad. I do like the idea of an open world Zelda. I just think I think that Breath of the Wild was more of an experiment, and I think they're going to knock it out of the park with the sequel. At least I hope that's the case. So for me, it just came down to, I found the game to be extremely dull, and then occasionally there'd be some entertainment in there. It wasn't like, hopefully like they learned something from Elden Ring. I think they might have. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, hopefully they learned something from FromSoft and Elden Ring on how to actually make a well-curated open world. Maybe I should use my item and not die on snakes. I died on snakes. Okay, that's cool too. Hyrule is an astonishing joy to explore. No game in history has ever made the pure joy of exploration so real. I mean, I definitely appreciate why a lot of people think that. And if you do, I mean, I can't argue with that, because that's a subjective thing. I found it boring and bland because it didn't seem that different from like any other large open world I had played. I definitely got that feeling in Elden Ring. That game is so magical. Like, just wandering around in that game, there's always something interesting going on. And that just wasn't it for me in Breath of the Wild. But I mean, I can't argue with why people like the exploration. I know that the quiet moments in that game are what a lot of people are drawn to. I'm just not one of them, I guess. Again, I don't hate the game. It's just not really my cup of tea. I still think Link to the Past and Link Between Worlds are the best Zelda games, but that's just me. I'm dying on frogs again. Oh, right. You know, this is probably really good for getting rid of, like, little fodder like that. Let's try that next time. Hey, Boxing Jackalope, as I almost choke on my air here. What's up, guys? I've been good. I've been better than Mr. Simon Belmont here. I haven't died, so yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy to be back into the YouTube swing of things. I got some more videos I'm working on. I'm hoping to have a video on, well, I don't want to tell you what it's on, but I'm hoping to have a video done by the end of the month for y'all. Just started writing the script for it, like, last week. It's gonna be closer to, like, my Frog Gun critique that I just released in style. I really liked how that turned out. And I want to do more, like, new release stuff, because, I don't know, I've been playing a lot more newer games. Not that I'm really getting away from retro games. I'm always playing retro games, but I'm trying to play more new releases because there's a lot of interesting stuff coming out right now. Like, I'm currently playing through Neon White. Holy freaking crap, is that game great. I think I'm at the end of it. Oh, why did I do that? That was stupid. Just jump into the skeleton boy, why don't you? We could do that. Do the thing there, kill the frog. That didn't work. Cool. All right, I'm gonna die again. Nice. Is this the Castlevania that has infinite continues? I'm hoping it does. I could also use those save states I mentioned earlier, but, you know, why use the tools that are available to me? Woo, Noa Lee's still alive. Yeah, what can I say, you know? It's good to be alive. Ah, I can continue. That is good. Where were you, like, a minute ago, Boxing Jackalope? We just got done talking about Sonic Frontiers. I have a guarded opinion of it. I think it's going to be okay. I hope it's good. I think it's going to be okay. That's kind of what it comes out. Ooh, unpopular opinion. Do tell. Maybe. But I think that Bowser's Fury is the Mario formula I want to see in the future, but a bigger scale. I kind of agree with you on that. I really liked Bowser's Fury a lot. I mean, I still like the feel of Odyssey a lot more. Like, Odyssey is just like my perfect 3D Mario game, or my perfect Mario game in general. Bowser's Fury was a little too close to, like, the 3D world formula for me, but I did really enjoy it, and it's probably, yeah, I'd probably put it in, like, right up there with Odyssey in terms of enjoyment. I like the fact that it's just one gigantic sandbox with different aisles, and man, you're really making me want to replay that game. It was so good. Bowser's Fury is clearly a prototype for Sunshine 2. We live in hope, my friend. We live in hope. I really want a Sunshine 2. That would be so cool. Rest in peace. Oh, yeah. I don't think, yeah, Fungi Arts, I don't think that's an unpopular opinion at all. I think a lot of people liked Bowser's Fury. It was great. I think the only thing that I didn't like about Bowser's Fury was that it was too short. I wanted more of it. Same, favorite Mario. Yeah, it was fantastic. I can't argue with that. I've always been more of a 3D Mario game guy than the 2D Mario games, which is probably why, like, my least favorite, as far as, like, the 3D Mario games go, like Super Mario 3D World, and I forgot about that. Super Mario 3D World and 3D Land are probably my least favorite. I still think they're pretty good, but they definitely were trying to go for, like, a middle ground between, like, the 2D and the 3D formula. And I know a lot of people really like them, but I like the more sandboxy collectathon style Mario, and Sunshine is one of those games that, like, when I heard what it was, I didn't think it was going to be all that great, but then I played it, and I'm like, never mind, I was 100% wrong. This game is amazing. And that's kind of how I felt with Bowser's Fury, too. Like, I didn't think it was going to be anything special, but then I played it, and I'm like, nope, this is freaking great. Let's kill this Sand Slash here. I like 3D Land for some reason, but I hate 3D World. I hear the opposite a lot, actually. I think I hear a lot of people say that 3D World is the better of the two, but, interesting. I've never played 3D Land. I played the crap out of 3D World when it first came out because it was, like, the only thing worth playing on the Wii U at the time, because there's, like, nothing worth playing on that system. I mean, I'm being facetious, obviously, but you know what I'm talking about. There's very, very small library. But, yeah, but I played the crap out of that. Hey, Liam, what's up, man? What do you think of Streets of Rage 4? I'll have to get back to you. I haven't played it yet. It looks pretty decent. I've heard it's kind of getting mixed reviews, though. I'm not really sure why. It's got a nifty look to it. Nifty's a word I don't use often enough. It's got a neat look to it, though. I definitely got to check it out. That and what was the other? Oh, duh, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that came out. Like, God, that looks freaking awesome too. Haven't played it yet. Really want to. I got to get out of here before Sandslash just freaking murders me. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. Moving on. Yo, what up, Paladin Matt? I was gonna text you before I started streaming. I forgot. I figured you were at work anyway, so I was gonna stream yesterday, but OBS totally fucked me again, and all my stuff was screwed up. And by the time I got it figured out, it was too late. It's too late in the day, at least for me, because you know I'm an early bird. I go to bed at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just kidding. It's like 9 o'clock. But oh, you're not at work? What, did you take the day off today, or am I forgetting what day it is again, because I do that sometimes? I also like 3D Land and 3D World. I'm more of a linear type of platform guy, so Bowser's Fury was really hitting the sweet spot for me. Yeah, that's definitely how I felt. I really like, you should check out Frogun, that game that I just released a critique for, because that game's like probably right up your alley. Really like difficult, but once you get the controls down, it's a lot of fun, because it's one of those games that, like, your first playthrough, it seems like a really linear experience, but then you get good enough at the mechanics that you can actually, like, oh, I can do this, or I can do that. So it kind of like, when you're at a low skill level, it's like a linear level by level game, but then when you're at a high skill level, it's like a sandbox environment. It's brilliant. Just wonderfully underrated game that's not getting enough love, and it bothers the crap out of me, because that game is definitely, like, at least in my opinion, going to go down as like one of the best 3D platformers ever made. And nobody's talking about it right now, and that makes me sad. So check out Frogun, definitely. You're not forgetting, just misreading. I am at work. Well, yep, I am extremely dyslexic, so that makes sense. And I'm not even making a joke. Really, really dyslexic. It's kind of like Frogun, but faster. Yeah. Frogun, I kind of saw this on Twitter, if I remember correctly. Is it also on the Switch? I believe it's on everything, yeah. I know Limited Run Games has physical copies for it at the moment if they're not sold out, which they're probably not, because like I said, nobody's playing this game right now, which is a shame. But yeah, I believe it's on Switch, PS4, Xbox, PC. I played it on Steam. I want to get a physical copy of it just because it's so good. I've already played through it twice, though, so I can't really justify like a $40. I forget how much Limited Run charges for their physical copies. My mouth is getting dry. I need some Diet Coke. Balan Wonderworld. Okay, I have some strong opinions on that. I actually like that game. It's not a good game. It's a horrible game, but I like it because of how weird and experimental it is. I do extremely regret paying $60 for it on launch day, because it is not worth that. It's a good tech demo, I would say. It's not a very good game. The reason I like it, though, have any of you guys ever played Vex on the PlayStation 2 or Xbox, or I think it was on GameCube too? But Vex is like another like really underrated 3D platformer. And the way you like move about in that game is like through all your moves. So like if you want to do like a double jump, you don't just do a double jump, you have to do like this mid-air kick, which is one of your attacks. And Balan Wonderworld seemed to be kind of, I'm going to die by the Sandslash again. Any game suggestions? I think instead of me just dying to the same enemy like for the next 40 minutes, maybe we should hop to another game. Oh yeah. Ludwig's played Vex? Nice. What'd you think of Vex? I always liked Vex, even though it's a really freaking hard game. I've never owned a PlayStation in my life. Sadly, now Limited Run Games is all reserve a copy during the time frame instead of... Oh, I see. Oh, that's how they work now? Like, you reserve a copy in advance before they start selling it? I didn't know that. I suppose that cuts down on people scalping, maybe, because I know that's always been like an issue with hey, what's up, Stuffles? Am I reading that right? Stuffies. Play Conker's Bad Fur Day. You know what? Let's do that. I don't know if it's gonna work because N64 games, especially rare N64 games, don't work so well on this thing. We're gonna try it though, because I do love me some Conker's Bad Fur Day. What a great play Echo the Dolphin. Oh, maybe. I hate Echo the Dolphin. That's one of those games that like I feel like as a Sega fanboy I should really like, but I just don't. Yeah, Conker. All right. That was the wrong button. I meant to hit the back button. That was the forward button. I second Echo. Damn you, Matt. Damn you. I hate Echo too. Of course you hate Echo. That's why you want me to play it. You want to see me suffer. Yeah, let's see if I can get Conkers to run. Don't hold your breath. I have a feeling it's not going to work, but we will try it. Let's go to yield N64 here. And go down to Conker's Bad Fur Day. Where I just saw it. Wait, maybe I didn't. There it is. Yeah, okay. All right, fingers crossed. If it plays at like 20 frames a second or higher, I'll play it for a bit, but I don't have high hopes. Try a PS1 game. I should try a PS1 game. Yeah, definitely. What about Kid Chameleon? It's a fairly ugly game, but surprisingly great and still holds up. That is one of those games that, yeah, again, as a Sega fanboy, I feel like I should love it, but I don't. But I know what you're talking about, because I know there's like a cult following of people that really, really love Kid Chameleon. And I really want to see what all the fuss is about. Hey, so far so good. I mean, you know, fingers crossed. That's some weird screen tearing, but it's running. I could play with some screen tearing. Oh, the last message you sent was important. I could scroll up in the chat. Let's see if I can find you. Okay, guys, I'm going to watch Maze Runner 3 with my sister now. I hope I can catch you guys on another stream. Thanks for coming out, Fungi Arts. I appreciate it. It's good to have you back, by the way. Thanks. I'm glad to be back. Ooh. Well, the audio is kind of shit, but the frame rate's solid. Ish. It's running better than I was expecting. All right, well, let's start a game here and see how this goes. I haven't played Conker's Bad Fur Day in a long time, but this is like probably one of my most played games ever. This was like my Noah's teenage years were like Halo and Conker's Bad Fur Day and nothing else. Okay, actually Legend of Zelda. I was like super into Zelda at the time too. But yeah, Conker's badass. It's kind of running. I think we might be able to play it. If it's like a solid enough frame rate, I could play it without my eyes bleeding. We'll play for a bit. Yeah. Fuck you, Matt. That's a solid frame rate. Yeah, Matt and his, I have to play a game in 144 hertz always, or it's not worth playing. I'm surprised. You're surprised I'm streaming? I am too. To be honest. I don't know. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Getting back into streaming. I stopped doing it when I was doing the Friday night beer and game stuff because I quit drinking, and that was kind of like the, you know, half of the show right there was, you know, the beer thing. And then I've been meaning to get back into it, and I just haven't until now. I'm gonna shut up here so Conker can speak for. Oh, I'm a measure early on his speech. PC gaming has ruined me. Yeah, this is what I grew up with, Matt. Come on.
Well, there I am.
I don't think I can skip the opening, and the opening's like 5 minutes long, so we're just gonna watch it together. I'm planning on streaming for at least another hour. Maybe a little longer, we'll see. Friday night water and game. Friday night Diet Coke and gaming. That's what I drink nowadays, is the old Diet Coke.
Well, it's a long story. Come closer, and I'll tell you. It all
Talk to you later. Gonna go play some Monster Hunter. Well, have fun with that, Ludwig. Thanks for coming out, man. Dang, break's over. Got hop on. I'll hop on if you're still going around 420. Nice. I might be. We'll see. I usually eat supper like around 5, so 5 will be the absolute latest I will stream, but we'll see. World of Illusion on Mega Drive Genesis. You got to be a fan of that, surely. I've played Castle of Illusion. I've never played World of Illusion, actually, but I have played... Oh, you know, I just realized that YouTube is run by Puritans, and they're probably going to ban me for this softcore furry stuff right now. Who set me up for this? Come on. But... And sound cute? Ciao. But yeah, I've never played World of Illusion, but I always hear people say that's the better of the two. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Castle of Illusion is great. Haven't played that in a long freaking time.
Well, met up with a couple of guys, and they're off tomorrow to some,
Excuse me.
Fight some war somewhere.
I don't know, fight some war somewhere.
I'll see ya. Love you.
I drink Pepsi. We are now mortal enemies, unfortunately. Brisk, come on. Everybody knows Coke is better. Actually, the reason, I'm guessing, do you like sweets? I have a theory that people who like Pepsi like sweets more, and like people who like Coke like more savory flavors more. That's just a hypothesis I've had. Never tested, but I'm not big into like sweet stuff, and Coke is less sweet than Pepsi, at least in my opinion, which is why I like it. And actually, I like Diet Coke more, because it's even less sweet than regular Coke, and also it's like a completely different flavor. Someday we'll be able to actually play the game. Oh, okay. Frame rate. Pepsi has slightly more sugar, so it's more sweet. Okay, yeah, that was kind of what I thought. My sister really likes Pepsi. We're kind of the same thing. Like, you know, I've always been a Coke guy, and she's always been a Coke guy. Sorry, that was stupid. But yeah, I've always liked Coke, and my sister's always liked Pepsi, so it's kind of always been the same thing. She also likes Dr. Pepper. I hate Dr. Pepper. I've never liked that. Blech. Nice versus nasty. This is one thing about this generation and the following generation of games that I dislike, which is how every game has like a million cutscenes before you can actually play the game. Not to say that this is bad or anything, it's just this is probably the 30th time I've played this game, and yeah, I've seen this opening cutscene a lot. Eventually we'll be able to play. Have you ever tried Brew? I can't pronounce that. IRB Brew? It's an orange soft drink from Scotland that literally no one knows what it tastes of. Imbrew. Imbrew. Huh. No, I've never heard of that before. I'm not big on orange drinks. I guess I used to drink like Orange Crush back in the day, but I've never really been big on orange soda in general. But yeah, I've never heard of that. It's an orange soft drink from... Oh, wait. It's not an orange flavored soft drink. It's an orange colored soft drink, and no one knows what it tastes like? Is that what you're saying? That's kind of what it looks like. Ah, yes, the old Panther King. That's my problem with rare games and RPGs. Yeah, they just take so long to get going. Yeah. At least Banjo-Kazooie lets you skip its tutorial, but even that like has a pretty long opening. Happy Console Gamer talked about that in one of his recent videos, saying it scared him when he played Xenosaga and got 20 minutes of, cutscenes. Yeah, I like both savory and sweet. Yeah, I mean, I've always been more into savory, but I mean, I do have a fondness for like chocolate chip cookies, or I guess just cookies in general, but you could put something like a chocolate cake in front of me, and it might be good if I like take all the frosting. I can't stand frosting on anything. That is way too sweet for me. I've never liked frosting. Hey, it's running. Okay. And now we get to do the long walk of hungover shame here. I am so surprised that this is running as well as it is. This is incredible. Nice. Oh man, this takes me. I'm playing with a PlayStation 4 controller right now, so this is kind of weird because I'm so used to playing this with an actual N64 controller, but you know, it's getting the job done. Like I'm playing Mario RPG and I'm like, let me play, damn it. Yes, absolutely. Oh, Okami. Okami is the worst. Okami is one of my favorite games of all time, but it is half hour. And I'm not even exaggerating. It is literally a half hour, at the very least 20 minutes of cutscenes before you can play the game. And thankfully the game's like 40 hours long, so it's not like, you know, I play it all that often. I only play it every few years or so, but yeah. Oh. Hey, what's up, Colin? How you doing? Conker's Shadow looks to be having a seizure. I've seen worse. It's fine. You know, it's better for the beardy. You haven't got a beard. It's better for the Shadow to be having a seizure than, you know, the character.
Hey, Birdie.
Okay.
So how can you
help me out? What's up, Sir Ricari, my dude? I miss you so much. Hello there. We're playing some Conker's Bad Fur Day right now. Oh, well, we're trying to, but the game keeps spazzing the fuck out occasionally. You know, I don't remember what the B button is on this. You see those buttons, eh? Sacrilege.
And, well, actually, they, pressed B.
I will press B as soon as I figure out what B is mapped to. That's one problem of this RetroPie I have, is that the controller layout changes constantly. Conker is better than Banjo. Ooh, that's a tough one. They're both really good. That's jump. That's B. Okay, cool. Also, fucking love Conkers. Hell yeah. Ah, such a great game. Although we were talking about how the opening cutscene's annoying when you've seen it 10 million times like I have. I just want to play. Just let me in the game, please.
It's sensitive.
It's sensitive to context.
Try over there.
Feck off, crows.
Okay.
You can try it again.
Yeah. You know, thinking on it, I might have to say Conker is better than Banjo. Oof. I've definitely, I don't know, I've played them both a million times, but Banjo-Tooie's got a lot of bullshit, so it's definitely not as good as Conker's.
It would seem to me that these give me
Just what I need at that moment in time. Clever.
I see what it means.
Banjo has better gameplay, but Conker has a better story. Conker definitely has a better story, that's for sure.
Get out of here.
I don't know. I kind of appreciate Conker more because it's like a satire of 3D platformers, and satire is such a hard thing to pull off, and it's like oh my god. She was chugging there. All right, I haven't got the funny helicoptery tail thing yet. Oh god. We went through all those cutscenes and now it's chugging like a mofo.
I can't seem to get any further.
And I still can't play because he's still talking. At least if we were playing Banjo-Kazooie, we'd be like, you know, at Mumbo Mountain right now. Better than Morbius.
Now then, what was
Oh yeah, jump extra high.
Press A to jump extra
Oh god, my nose frickin' itches. Excuse me. What the hell was I saying? Oh, I was saying, like, this is like a satire of 3D platformers, so it wouldn't really exist without Banjo-Kazooie. And the reason it's so good is because it's kind of a parody of a game like, yeah, I got that, Conker, thank you. I've been playing this game since I was 12 years old. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's see how this works. Okay, well, I swear that my thumb hit the jump button, but apparently not. Let's try that again. Nope. I always do that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of playing. So yeah, anyway, I'd probably, if you were to really twist my arm about, say that Conker is the better game overall, but only slightly. Banjo-Kazooie, just has a lot of, I don't know, it doesn't have nearly as much bullshit as Banjo-Tooie does, but it's got its fair share of bullshit in it, and some weird design choices. But, I mean, you know, it was kind of the first of its kind. Is that the Z button? There's the Z button. Cool. Nice. Gotta go get your old frying pan. Did anybody ever play the original Xbox remake of this game? Because I did. I bought that game brand new, and I was so disappointed in it. I hate the way that game looks so much. You prefer Tooie over Kazooie? You know, in recent years, Tooie's been growing on me. I don't know if I'd say I like it more than Kazooie, but I definitely used to like not really hate Banjo-Tooie, but it really annoyed me, and it wasn't nearly as much fun for me to play.
Something missing here.
But I think it's one of those games that just gets better the more you play it. Like Banjo-Kazooie, the more you replay it, you know, it just kind of never gets any better. Like, your first few playthroughs of it are always the best, whereas I think Banjo-Tooie is the opposite. Like, the more you play it, the better it gets. So, yeah, recent playthroughs of Banjo-Tooie, I've really come around on it, but I don't know if I still don't think I'd say I like it more than Banjo-Kazooie, because I think Banjo-Kazooie is a tighter design game overall, but Banjo-Tooie has a lot higher heights, but also lower lows. Like, it's got some really crap stuff in there, like, what's his name? Lord Wu Fak, the anglerfish you fight in Davy Jones' locker. I hate that boss. Like, no matter how many times I fight that thing, I always get my ass kicked, and it's just not a fun experience. Get fucked. Oh. I gotta play the cutscene before I can hit him with a frying pan.
You can think again.
Plus, if you're playing on original hardware, Tooie runs like a PowerPoint presentation. Yes. No shit. Oh my god. It's not so bad once the overworld is terrible. The levels themselves aren't too bad, but the frame rate in the overworld, especially if you're playing in widescreen, oh god, it's awful. Imagine if Sonic started on the Master System. You know, I can see that, because, like, you know, the,
Isn't it a little bit early in the day to
I mean,
start
there are
talking
Sonic
about
Master
Sonic
System
Pictures?
games, like Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 are kind of, well, they're completely different games, but they're on the Master System, but they're actually pretty good. Yeah, get fucked. I got a frying pan, bitch.
You stupid little...
Man, I really hope some of the things in this game aren't so spicy that YouTube has a problem with them and, like, cuts the stream short and destroys my channel or something. I mean, you know, there's not really anything too bad in here. I'm thinking of not too far in the future we're going to be running into a bee and a sunflower situation that might, you know, have some issues, but I don't know. You don't see anything. Hey, what's up, Pikachu Frankie? Technically, Sonic did start on there. They released it alongside the Genesis games. I think, at least in the US, they did. The Japanese version of Sonic 1, I believe, was out for a few months before the Master System version came out. Correct me if I'm wrong. YouTube will 100% take issue with this game. Yeah, probably. I did notice that the chat, like I said, I haven't streamed in like 2.5 years. I did notice that the chat is a lot stricter than it was previously. Genesis came out a few months earlier. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I think in America they did release them side by side, though. So you're not wrong. But yeah. Genesis Sonic 1 was June 23rd. Master System Sonic was October 25th. Like, that's not that far off, though. Like, that's kind of cool that they did that back in the day, especially since, like, the Master System version of Sonic 1 is so different. I really like that game. It's not really... It's kind of just like a pure platformer, kind of like Mario. It's not really even a Sonic game, because there's not really the momentum-based platforming. It's just kind of your straight-up 2D platformer, which I like. I don't know why they didn't make more Sonic games like that instead of always trying to do, like, loop-de-loops and slopes and stuff.
I'll come back later.
What's up, Tanish? I remember playing the remake of this. It wasn't awful, but I didn't think too much about the game myself, though the OG animations don't look good with the better models at all. So yeah, here's the... Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. So, the reason I like this game so much is because, as I was saying earlier, it's a satire of 3D platformers. So the cartoony graphics that they went with are kind of, I guess, part and parcel, if you will, about for why... Sorry, I just started laughing at the professor here. Stupid fucking... Oh my god. I've been playing this game for like 20 years and that still cracks me up. Jesus. This is kind of working. Out the fucking window with that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the reason that I like this game so much is because it's a satire of 3D platformers in the style of a 3D platformer. But the remake, they made all like realistic, more realistic graphics with these weird furry physics or furry character models, and they made the color palette just dark and dreary. And you know, they were definitely trying to make, they were marketing the game on the multiplayer, which the multiplayer in the remake is just awful in comparison to the multiplayer in this. More cutscenes. But yeah, so they like completely stripped away like, you know, what made this game so special, being like a parody game. And then just kind of made it whatever, like, you know, what the hell is that other, Naughty Bear, I think. It was on the PS3. Really, really crappy game. It was kind of like Manhunt, I believe, but you played as like a giant murderous teddy bear. And it really didn't make any sense because it was all grim and dark and edgy and I don't know. Hey, what's up, Walter Koschel? How you doing? Favorite game and favorite content creator right here. Aw, thanks, man. Appreciate it. The one part that looked better in Live and Reloaded was the Surf Punks. You know, I don't remember how they looked, but yeah. They don't look very good in this game, do they? And none of the Unga Bungas look all that great in this game, but I think that's the point, though, so. Oh, man. This freaking, I can never tell which track is David Wise and which track is Grant Kirkhope, but both of them just have such phenomenal music. Hey, Raichu Wisdom, what's up? Ah, Conker, the Diddy Kong racer who was, well, racy. Yeah, I gotta play more Diddy Kong Racing. I never really got into that game all that much. But definitely gotta play that. Here's a deep pull for you. Anybody played Conker's Pocket Tales, the original Conker game? On actually, maybe it wasn't I think that game came out first. Maybe it wasn't. That game had to have come out before this because it wasn't like adult themed like this is. There we go. It wasn't adult themed like this. It was just straight up like Conker's like this little doopy-doo guy. But oh yikes. But yeah, Conker's Pocket Tales is okay. I played that back in the day. It wasn't too bad. I want to know the kid who loved Pocket Tales on the Game Boy Color and then went straight to Bad Fur Day. I was the opposite. I eat lead, mother buzzer. I definitely played Conker's Bad Fur Day long before I played Pocket Tales. But yeah, you know there's like people out there who like, probably people whose like parents bought Conker's Pocket Tales for them and they're like, oh, it's a sequel to that one game, like, you know, where you play as a squirrel. It's on the N64. I'll buy it for my little kid. Why not?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought Pocket Tales came out first. 98, this was 2001. Yeah, really, it was that big of a difference. I would have guessed it was only like a year off.
I present you with this.
Have to go. Have a good one. Rest of your day, guys. Bye, Thingomi. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for the Plock recommendation. That was a lot of fun. Sorry I sucked at it. Age rating exists. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, it was after Diddy Kong, but before this. Acorn Slingshot. Good level design, too. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Excuse me here. I'm going to pause the game and open up the old seltzer. I'm getting thirsty again, and I ran out of Diet Coke. did Conker's Bad Fur Day basically create the ESRB? That would be Mortal Kombat. Actually, was basic. I mean, there are other games that were part of that, but Mortal Kombat was almost entirely the reason for the ESRB. Yeah, just because, you know, the old blood, and it's so funny because, like, you think of, like, even, like, the arcade version of Mortal Kombat isn't all that bad, especially by today's standards, but, yeah, it's really funny. I actually did a report, I think it was, like, a science fair or whatever. I did, in middle school, I did a report on, like, how the ESRB ratings work and stuff, and I got a really crappy grade on it because I didn't give a shit about grades or anything like that, but yeah. Right, Mortal Kombat, Night Trap, and Lethal Enforcers. Good pull, Colin, you're absolutely right. Certified Seltzer moment. Ah, yes, the CSM, the Certified Seltzer moment. Fun bee fact, by the way, while they don't have guns, some species of bee kill wasps and hornets by boiling them alive. Yep. Swarm plus body heat. That'd be fun to explore in a Conker sequel. We're gonna get real here, guys. I don't want a Conker sequel anymore. I did for so long, but after seeing, like, you know, what Microsoft, because Microsoft owns Conker now, after seeing what Microsoft does with their intellectual properties, especially rare intellectual properties, and especially after that whole, like, Young Conker thing they had to, what was it, Project Spark, I believe they made that for? Or was that something else? I don't remember. But that whole, like, Young Conker thing where they made him just have this awful redesign, I don't want a Conker's Bad Fur Day sequel ever. Just leave this property alone. Let it be. Just let it die. It's fine. One fantastic game, and, you know, the original game that nobody talks about is fine by me. A Conker sequel nowadays would be horrid. Abso-frickin-lutely. Oh my god. Oh no, Pocket Tales was 99. How could you mess that up? I didn't know. I would have guessed it was 2000 if you were to ask me. All right, let's get back on to it here. Jeez, I might have to have another certified seltzer moment here. My mouth is getting so dry.
Like one of them skills.
Let me get down there, kick the shit out of him.
Alright, well, wait till he comes up here, alright.
The creator of Conker is not even at Rare anymore, so it would be better. So they better not, yeah. Also, parody is harder to do legally in the UK, from what you understand. Really? Yeah. You know, I never thought about that, but I've definitely heard that the US has some of the, like, least strict parody laws and stuff. Understandable. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel like about a lot of games that, like, you know, have sequels, like, on the back burner for years and years. And Beyond Good and Evil 2 is another game that I really wanted to see, but it'll probably never come out. And if it does, like, it got a Mexipox, which was a what was the name of the guy who was the creator of Conkers? I can't think of it. Chris Seaver.
Long time.
So Chris Seaver, I think, had, like, a can of Pepsi Max once, and he accidentally said Mexipox, and they threw it in the game. That's what he was talking about there. Fun fact. Oh no, we got some farting. YouTube might ban the stream for that. Modern sequel to old games are super hit and miss. Abso-frickin-lutely. No doubt. They should have just done a sequel instead of Live and Reloaded. Yeah, it probably still wouldn't have been very good, but yeah. Noah the Goat, no cap? Oh, thanks, bruh. Appreciate it. I try. Noah the Goat that needs to upload more frickin' often, am I right? Jeez.
Seems to be an
Instruction booklet. Yeah, let's get that slingshot out so we can, you know, play the game. Eventually, we get to a point in this game where we don't stop every 5 seconds to have a cutscene or read the manual. Eventually, you know, it happens. I'm thinking, like, even if they would have done a sequel to this on the Xbox, it probably still wouldn't have been very good. But who knows? Let's give Robin Beanland the credit he deserves for doing a lot of the music in this game. Is that who, like, did a lot of the music in this game? Yeah, I'm never good at picking out, like, certain composers for their music. Like, I always get, like, Grant Kirkhope and David Wise's work mixed up all the frickin' time. And I always forget Robert Beanland is even a person. But yes, this soundtrack is mwah. Especially like Rock Solid, which to this day I think is the best techno song ever made. And what can I say? It's just a banger. Crash Bandicoot Syndrome, if they kept making sequels. Or Spyro. Like, oh my god, like, yeah. The Spyro games go in a weird direction, man.
Use control stick to aim.
Dipping with a flannel shirt today? Yeah, my sister bought this for me. Fancy. It was a birthday present. And I got the window open in my room so it doesn't get hot as a bastard in here. And it's like, I don't know, it's like 60 degrees out right now. It's beautiful fall weather. I love the fall so much. Rareware design did stopping early in Dinosaur Planet too, no? All the cutscenes for every new item you pick up. Was that a running theme? That's kind of a running theme in all of Rareware's games. It's just kind of how they did things back then. Oh my god. Yep. Here we go. Oh, this is actually much harder to aim with on the PlayStation 4 controller. Come on. There we go. Ooh, get that guy in the back there. Hey, can we see Click Clock Wood from here? We might have to go into the barn level first. But I always loved that you could see, oh god, that frame. I always loved that you could see Click Clock Wood in the background in this game. Oh, get down there a little more. Ugh, yeah, there we go. A sequel that makes the gameplay a bit more complex would be interesting. The game's gameplay is very simple and kind of relies on being in wacky situation with completely different mechanics. Yeah, you know, I never thought about that, but A Hat in Time is kind of, in that regard, is kind of like a spiritual successor to Conker, at least just in that one regard. 'Cause yeah, that's totally what A Hat in Time does, is it has like a core set of mechanics, but then has and we're stopping again, folks. Jesus Christ. Oh, that way. We go to the right, Conker. That way smells a bit pooey. But yeah, like A Hat in Time and this both have like their core set of mechanics, but then like the situation determines how those mechanics are actually acting upon the game and what the actual, another freaking cutscene. And what is the key elements? Yes. So that's kind of interesting. I never thought of that. Do I still hate Sonic 3D Blast? No, I love. I've never hated Sonic 3D Blast. I love that game. That was like the whole point of my video back in the day, was like that people are unnecessarily hating on that. Or did I read that wrong? I might have had a dyslexic moment. You still hate Sonic 3D Blast? No, I love Sonic 3D Blast. I always have. I mean, I don't think it's like, you know, great, but, you know, as far as Sonic games go, it's pretty damn good. Yeah, you know, just straight up like low key just shat on the entire Sonic series there. Don't mind me. It's fine. It's fine. You hear about the spiritual successor to Jet Force Gemini from, really? Jet Force Gemini? I thought you were going to say Jet Force Radio, or Jet Grind Radio, Jet Set Radio. Jesus Christ, my brain's broken. Oh, nice yo-yo. No, I didn't know that there was a spiritual successor for Jet Force Gemini. Tamarin? Huh. And David Wise did the music. No, I never heard of that. I'll check that out. Jet Force Gemini is a I played like all of the Rare games, a ton, except for, actually now I'm thinking of 4 that I didn't play that much of. I never really got into GoldenEye, never got into Jet Force Gemini, never got into Diddy Kong Racing, and Blast Corps, and I guess Mickey Speedway, but people don't even remember that's a Rare game. I'm probably like one of the only people in the world that remembers that that's a Rare game. But yeah, X-Devs made it a la Ukulele. Yeah, I mean, that could go either way, you know. That's kind of what I think is, like, even the people that actually worked at Rareware back in the day, like, although, I gotta say, you know, you all know I don't like Ukulele. I All right, I can't talk to this guy yet. You all know that I don't like Yooka-Laylee. I did hear that Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair is really good. I haven't played it yet, but it looks really good. It's a lot closer to Donkey Kong Country, which might, I don't know, that game, that style of game might fit better with the kind of, I don't know, the kind of progression, I guess. The kind of progression they were going for with the original Yooka-Laylee seems to fit better in like a 2D space than a 3D space. So I don't know. Have any of you guys played Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair? That's what it's called, right? I could be getting that completely wrong. But, oh, we got the farting mouse. The farting mouse.
Get this fat ass bitch off from my back pronto.
Gee,
Fun
so
fact,
if
an
you
early
learned how you wanted
prototype
to solve that
of this
problem,
game,
what
when
do
it
you
was still
think they
kid-friendly,
do?
the Coliseum stage used the same music that would go on to be the main level for Jet Force Gemini. Ah, no, I didn't know that.
And maybe I'll help you
I've
out.
definitely, you know, I should look, I didn't see it in the list, but,
More thing.
I could probably put, like, the ROM dump that is for, what is it, 12 Tales, or 12 Tales Conquer Story? What was the original game called before they turned it into whatever the hell this game is? No, this is not a diss, but why is your name spelled Noah and not Noah? Probably, I don't know, it's a preference thing. I never identified with the Noah spelled with an H. And I don't take it as a disc, don't worry about that. It's a perfectly logical question. It has to do more with, like, my
You must be Bert.
my personal identity. I feel more feminine than, like, you know, like a typical, like, Noah does, and Noah is the actual feminine spelling of that name. So that's kind of why I went with that. Also, I think it's more unique because Noah is like one of the most popular freaking names out there right now. And when I was a kid, it wasn't. I was like the only person I ever knew with that name, and literally every time somebody said my name for the first time, they always had to bring up Noah's Ark. And I don't come from a religious family, so that always annoyed me. I still to this day have people, like, if they see my name spelled with an H, the first thing out of their mouth is like, "Where's your Ark? Are you gonna build this?" So, and I got made fun of a lot as a kid. Not really with that so much, but I kind of, you know, I was always different as a kid, as a lot of us gamers were. Weird. But why am I going this way? I don't even think I can take the cheese this way, can I? Crap. But yeah, I have negative associations with Noah spelled with an H. So I changed it to Noah spelled without an H. So that's why. And then, yeah, and Lee is just my middle name, is really what it comes down to. So it's really, Noa Lee is literally my given name minus one letter. It's not that far off. Oh, I get the jokes all the time too. It's the worst thing ever. Yeah. Yeah, that's something that, I mean, I'm sure I did it as a kid too, because kids are extremely cruel. I gotta go get cheese. Right. Kids are extremely cruel, and I was probably guilty of making fun of people's names at the time too. So yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. But I don't know, you grow up and you kind of, the old scars heal, but they never go away, sort of thing. And I don't know, just Noah spelled that way fits me better, or at least I feel it does. So that's that answer. Yeah, I don't think I ever answered that before. I don't think anybody's ever asked me that before. I've definitely gotten people saying that your name's misspelled or something like that. Definitely gotten that before, which would totally make sense because, yeah, no joke, I really am dyslexic and I misspell things all the freaking time. I cannot do anything without a spell checker, so it kind of fits that I would have a quote-unquote misspelled name for my name. Joke's on them, your arc was the consoles and the games you collected along the way. Yeah, exactly, yep. The treasure was the friends we made along the way. Absolutely, Colin. Never got jokes, just accusations based on family name. Suffice it to say, I'm gonna get crushed by this thing. Suffice it to say, where'd that go? It's one of the same connotations, so yeah, can relate. Yeah, definitely get that. Well, and for me, it was always like, you know, I don't know, because Noah has such masculine connotations, like because of the religious connection. And as a kid, like, you know, I always liked girly things. I always liked bright pink colors. I always liked kitty cats. All my friends until I was like in middle and high school were girls. And, you know, I was like one of the first people like those Lisa Frank things. Like funny, like I don't know if you guys had Lisa Frank like binders and coloring books and like gel pens and stuff like that. I am just getting my ass kicked here, but yeah, my sister wasn't into that girly stuff, but I was so into it when I was a kid. I don't know, something about that. So yeah, I definitely got accused of like not living up to my quote unquote masculine name a lot when I was a kid. And it used to bug the shit out of me. Now I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. I don't really identify as like, you know, a they or a different gender or whatever, but I just, you know, I like girly things, always have, hence the pink flannel, you know. Noah without the H fits me better. The cheese is screaming. I know, the cheese, it's so funny. Marvelous.
One more shit.
I just love, yeah, whoever was the vocal performer for the cheese, like, yeah, they just they just gave it their all. Just freaking straight up going to town, just screaming bloody murder for their lives. Yeah, we're gonna feed them to a very flatulent rat. Pink rules. Pink is the best color. Come on. Eh. I mean, I kind of like any color, really. It's kind of, colors are kind of a contextual thing for me. Like, colors are only bad in the wrong context, but you know, I tend to be drawn to like the pinks and the purples and the light blues and all that stuff. All right, we're gonna have a gas explosion here. I'm gonna have another certified seltzer moment. The audio design in this game is great. The slam of the frying pan and the screaming, yeah. You tend to stop caring about people's opinions when you're old enough to pay taxes and or provide income to people. Yep, seen that at a few folks. Yeah, I mean, that is the case. I mean, you know, like, what do I have to care? It's like, you know, I'm a homeowner. I have a really great life, you know. I don't have to worry about shit so much. Yeah. But yeah, when you're, and I think it's just part of like your brain developing too, and lack of experience. Like, you're so young in like middle and high school when you're going through that stuff, and your brain's not developed yet, and you know, hormones are raging and all that stuff. Like, you're still trying to find yourself, and everything just seems like such a big frickin' deal back then. But nowadays it's just like, yeah, if somebody made fun of my hair or something like that, I'd be like, okay, who cares? There we go. We're going in the barn. Pink Sakura Wars Dreamcast is the best Dreamcast? Hell yes, I want one of those so bad. I know exactly what you're talking about. Chrome green is beautiful. That's good too. And this game does rule. Absolutely. I love how the MacGuffins in this game are just wads of cash. That's so funny. I'm getting tanked tonight. This was the game that made me switch to Nintendo. I mean, you know, Sega dying frickin' helped with that, but up until... Wow, I really fucked that up. That's okay, if we die, we're just gonna go meet Greg. Big deal. I love Greg. Greg's great. He hates cats, and that always bothered me as a kid because I really like cats, but that's fine. You know, not everybody likes cats. It was fine. If someone made fun of my hair, I would just ask, who are you? Why do you care about my hair? Yeah, no shit. That's always like, that's like the sign of like a truly immature person right there, is to make fun of something that's like part of your like look, something you don't, I mean, you could change your hair, but you know, there's, sorry, the game glitching just broke my brain again. But yeah, It's always a sign of like a truly immature person when they make fun of something as superficial as that. I'm not a cat person. Yes, but do you hate cats? I'm not much of a dog person either. I like dogs, but not enough to get one because I think they're way too much work and they're too needy.
Over there.
Hot take. But I do like dogs.
Inside this
But I'm
barn.
not a dog person.
I can't quite see it myself. Unless, of course, some guy's jumping around stinking a horse poo's real neat. Which, of course, it isn't.
This is pretty
Is
neat.
pretty neat. You have. Oh, I own a Soap Shoes Sonic plush. I was gonna say, did you? I thought you were saying you actually had some soap shoes. I so wanted some of those when I was young and didn't know any better. Oh my God, soaps! Damn, I should see if I can track down a pair of those and check them out. That would be fun. I've never seen anybody have soaps.
Just get over there, kick his ass, Frankie, for sake.
People conflate cool with popular. You can be unpopular and a cool person, and a very popular uncool person. Abso-frickin-lutely. Yep. I'll say I dislike cats, but not hate them. Okay, that's acceptable. I could see that. I think, cats kind of have to jibe with your personality, I think. I like cats because they're independent, but at least all the cats I've had have been really lovey-dovey too. So it's like, what the damn diddly squawk, goddamn boy. But yeah, I just like an animal that can take care of itself if I just like feed and water it and give it a place to go to the bathroom. But then when I need some company, it's there for me, and then doesn't freak out when I like leave the house for like more than an hour at a time. Like my parents have 2 dogs and I love them. They're great, but they can't like leave them alone for more than like a couple hours at a time because they just get into everything, and I just that's just too much work. And of course, it's part of the problem is it's not really a problem. I respect my parents for not like locking them in a kennel or something when they're gone, because I don't think that's right either. But I see why people do that with their dogs when they're out of the house. I don't think they're like bad people for doing that, but if I were to have a dog, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd feel awful locking them in a kennel or something. But I also understand the necessity of it because, again, dogs get into frickin' everything. Well, probably not all dogs, but a lot of dogs. It's kind of in their nature. And cats do too. I mean, my cat gets into frickin' everything, but he's a lot smaller, and cats getting into things is not usually as big of a deal as dogs getting into things. Like, he doesn't, like, dig in the garbage or anything like that. Usually it's just like, oh, here's a box of Q-tips. Why don't I dig, like, 8 of them out? I can handle that. That's fine. I hate this little one here. I love when you step on the eyeballs, they squish like that. Like, oh, and then you kick them. So great. Oh, the eyes. Absolutely.
Kicking ass in my time. And that is the crappiest this kick-ass I've ever seen.
that's pretty crap.
I would love to own a pair of soap shoes, but I probably wouldn't wear them. Yeah, I think that'd be one of those things that I'd probably wear them once, try them out, and then put them on a shelf or in a closet and never touch them again.
That's what I recommend.
The fork guy scared you as a kid? He didn't scare me as a kid, but the Terminator hay bale guy that's coming up soon, that scared the crap out of me as a kid.
Oh, in that case, I is gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself right now. That's all there is to it. You.
Yeah. I really hope YouTube doesn't ban me for playing this game on stream. I mean, I think it's pretty tame and it's in the proper context and everything. But YouTube is run by Puritans and all that stuff, so yeah.
This even got a neck. Yeah, look at you up there hanging there. You stupid bastard ain't got a neck.
My dad got a dog and I actively said no, now I'm stuck with him, but I'll probably never let any harm happen to the fluffy boy. Yep. That's kind of how my parents ended up with dogs. My sister got a dog, and I mean, she still takes care of them, but the dog fell in love with my parents and like really likes them, and now can't be separated from them. And my parents never wanted a dog, but now they have 2 of them. Oh yeah, that's kind of how it is with pets. All right, I gotta get the ting here. You guys still cool with Conker's Bad Fur Day, or anybody else want to switch to something else? I'm gonna have to get up and take a whiz here pretty quick because I've been having too many certified seltzer moments. But yeah. Also, I kind of been playing this game on autopilot because I've played this so much. There's just so much muscle memory involved. Like, I haven't been playing This is going much smoother than when we were playing Plock and Super Castlevania 4 is what I'm getting at here. It probably won't ban you because of this part. The Sunflower and the Great Mighty Pooh are a different story. Yeah, Sunflower's coming up next. No pun intended. Maybe I will cut the... I really don't want to because I hate, like, censorship and stuff, and I really don't think it's that bad, but, you know, might not be a bad idea if we switch to a different game now. We have been playing this for a while. I think we'll do that. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break here and come back, and I think I'll do the sunflower stuff off screen just because I don't trust YouTube. And then next time I stream, we might continue this playthrough of Conkers if that's what you guys want to do. So I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. Think of something else you guys want me to come back to, and I'll take some recommendations, and we'll figure it out from there. All right, be right back. Okay, bye. All right, I am back. Had to have several certified seltzer moments. My throat has got so dry. I am seeing a lot of recommendations here. Okay. Play a Zelda game, Majora's Mask. I don't know, probably Zelda Twilight Princess. I don't have access to that at the moment. It's not on this RetroPie, and there's no way it would run. Majora's Mask, yeah, I don't want to do another game that's going to launch, or that's going to take a million years to load into like Conkers did. Sonic 2 even. I have, yeah, Sonic, any game but Sonic 4. Luckily, Sonic 4 isn't on here. Sonic Blast. Oh, I don't want to play Sonic Blast. Ugh. Sonic 3D Blast. Might do that. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I haven't ever played Sonic 3 and Knuckles on stream before. That would be the kind of game that, you know, I could probably stream for like another hour before I have to like go get some food in me. Could probably play through Sonic 3 and Knuckles in that time, or at least a good chunk of it. Bro, seriously talking here. Noah is awesome and one of my favorite reviewers. Aw, thanks, Stuffies. I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Warms my heart. Mario Kart 64. I suppose we could try 64, or Mario Kart 64, or Sonic. All right. You know, I do have this poll functionality here, so I'm going to see how this works. I've never done this before. Last time I streamed, this wasn't a thing, so let's try this. What game to play next? I'm going to pick out a few here that I'm interested in playing, and then you guys can vote on it. Let's try that, see how that works out. What game to play next? And then I'm going to go that. Sorry, I bumped a ting. I forgot I can't use my numpad to type numbers because that's how I control, like, you know, the scenes in OBS and stuff. Let's go Mario. All right, I'm gonna put Mario Kart 64 on there. Let's do Sonic Spinball would be fun to play for a bit. I'll put that on there. Even though I suck at that game. I don't even know if you can even be good at that. Bring on the Pole. That's a quick game to start. What's a quick... Oh, Zelda 1? Yeah, you know what? Let's add Zelda 1 on there. I had a lot of Zelda recommendations, so we'll put Zelda 1 on there. Not very good at that game. Haven't played it in a long time either, so probably going to suck ass, but that's okay. You guys might have to help me because I don't remember where to go and what to do in that game. It's like one of my least played Zelda games. I've actually probably played Zelda 2 more than the original, if you can believe it. But I will put that on there too, and let's put one more on here. Alex Kidd in Shinobi World. I've never played that. I hate Alex Kidd. I've played Alex Kidd in Miracle World several times trying to get into it. I just can't stand that game. Felix the Cat on NES. All right, that's weird, and I do love Felix the Cat, so we're going to put that on there. All right. At NES. And then I'm going to throw up this poll, and you guys can vote, and then after, like, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, we'll, if this even popped up. I don't know if you guys can even see this. There's a new feature on YouTube since the last time I streamed. So, yeah. Vote away if you can. We'll try this. As long as you played Zelda 1 more than Zelda CDI. Thankfully, I have. I have actually played probably a lot more Zelda CDI than I have any right to play. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. Doesn't look like the poll shows up on the actual stream itself, but yeah, and looks like Sonic Spinball is in the lead at the moment. I'll give it a bit longer here. I can only see the top result here. It doesn't look like I can see the whole poll. That's weird. Huh. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. Sonic Spinball is cool. All right. I think, yeah. Everybody done voting? I'll give it like 10 more seconds. I really like this poll feature. That's kind of cool. All right, looks like it's Sonic Spinball for the win. Spin to win, baby. Spin to win. Nice. What do you think of the Mario movie, by the way? I did talk about that a little bit earlier, so I'm not going to dive too much into it. But basically, I think it's just going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be anything special. It definitely looks better than I was expecting, which, that's nice. I did say earlier I didn't have high hopes when I heard, where am I going? Sega Genesis, duh. When I heard that the Minions people were making it, but, why don't I do this? Jump to S. There we go. Sonic. Beep, 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 beep. All the beeps. Sonic Spinball, which is the first in the list, apparently. Huh. But yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be fine. I don't think it's going to be as good as the Sonic movie, but then again, I didn't have high hopes for the Sonic movie either, and I really like that. Still haven't seen the sequel. I actually haven't heard anything about the Sonic sequel, Sonic 2. Oh, God, I love the soundtrack in this game. That's like the best part of this. Certified Sonic Spinball moment. Nice. No, I haven't seen... What am I doing? No, I haven't seen Sonic 2 yet. I don't watch a lot of movies, honestly. Like, I hardly ever watch movies these days. I'm either... If I'm not playing games, I'm reading. Like, games and books are my thing. I do watch movies. I definitely don't watch TV, like, ever. Although, my partner Ryan and I have been watching through, like, all the Powerpuff Girls, rewatching, and that's been great, because I watched the crap out of that when I was a kid, and, God, that show was phenomenal. Anyway, off topic there. We were talking about the Mario movie. Yeah. I still don't like the celebrity voices. I love Jack Black. I don't think his voice fits Bowser, but I kind of mentioned earlier, I don't think anybody's voice really fits Bowser. And I didn't mention this earlier, but I hate the trend of hiring celebrities to do voices when you should just hire, like, actual voice actors. Because there's a reason that the profession of voice acting exists, because, like... there it is. Because the profession of voice acting is way different from screen acting, and not a lot of screen actors have the chops to properly do, like, vocal performances. I'd say Jack Black does. I mean, he's done a lot of, like, vocal work in the past. I just don't think his voice fits. I really don't think Chris Pratt's voice fits Mario at all. I did see a clip from the French version of the Super Mario movie trailer, and that guy sounds spot on for Mario, which is funny because, like, Charles Martinet is French. So maybe they just needed to get, like, a French voice actor. Maybe they should have just had Charles Martinet voice Mario. I don't know. That would have been a good idea. But yeah, like I said, I hate that trend of, like, hiring celebrities instead of hiring real voice actors. So there's that. But as far as, like, the actual, like, CGI look goes, it looks pretty good. Like, it doesn't have, like, that cheap corporate look that, like, everything else Illumination's done has. It actually has a decent look to it, so I'll probably see it just because it's the Mario movie. But yeah, also it kind of, the trailer led me to believe that they're, like, basically rehashing, like, the whole Mario's a plumber from another world thing. And I kind of thought we had moved past that as a society, and Mario's just, a member of the Mushroom Kingdom now. But did I drain this? Did I drain the Chaos Emerald thing yet? I don't remember if I did. I think I did. Let's go. Yeah. You'd say the sequel is better than the first in terms of Sonic movies. Nice. It's so much better. Powerpuff Girls is rad as fuck. I agree. Like, man, I loved it as a kid, and it definitely holds up. And hot take here, but we're watching through Powerpuff Girls 2016. Mostly we were doing it to laugh at it because I've heard it's awful. It's not that bad, actually. The first few episodes are pretty rough, and I can definitely see if you've only ever seen, like, the first handful of episodes, like, why you would say that, but it gets a lot better. And season 2 has been really good so far. I was going to say almost as good as the original Powerpuff Girls. Almost as good as some of the weaker episodes of the original series, I would say. But, I don't know. I don't really see why the Powerpuff Girls reboot gets all that hate. It's not that bad. It, you know, can't hold a candle to the original, not by a long frickin' shot, but, you know, as far as, like, cartoon reboots go, I've seen a lot worse. But, yeah, whatever. That's probably a can of worms I just opened there. I know there's a lot of people that have a hot take on that one, but I've been enjoying it. Except for, Bliss. Bliss sucks. That was, like, a special they did with, like, oh, it's the 4th Powerpuff Girl. I'm like, they already did that. Her name was Bunny. And she is a much more likable character than Bliss will ever fucking be. But, yeah, other than Bliss, you know, it's been a pretty good ride so far. Still sad that Sally Acorn only ever appears in this game. Oh, no doubt. Right on. Acid Emerald. Yeah. Mitchafrar. Am I pronouncing that right? Mitchafire? Wow. I can't read that because, like, the letters are all squished together and brown. I'm just going to say Mitch right now. Hi, Mitch. Thanks for that. It all started with Aladdin, didn't it? What, like the remakes and the reboots and stuff? Yeah, some of those... Yeah, I don't know who watches those. Like, Disney must be making money on all those, like, live-action reboots and stuff. It's however you want it to be. Mitch it is. Hi, Mitch. But, yeah, Disney must be making money on those, like, live-action reboots, though. Oh, the celebrity voice actors. Right. Yeah. Yeah, you know? Because that's kind of, like, the big selling point of, like, all those... I just died because I wasn't paying attention. What do you guys think of, like, the sound in this? I know that this is a very divisive game in terms of sound design. I love it. I just love the gritty bit crunch Genesis noise that this game has. Do I have to drain this again, or am I still... I think I'm still good. Yeah, okay, cool. We're probably not going to get very far in this game, because this game's kind of, you know... kind of a roll of the dice, and also I suck at video pinball games in general, and this one's just kind of hard, but I have such a fondness for this game because I played a lot as a kid. I've only beaten this game like once, and I may have used save states. I cannot confirm nor deny, but it sounds like something that I probably would have done. Come on, I want to get that switch. Boing, boing. No. Oh. Okay, well, we can glitch that too. That's fine. That wasn't what I wanted to do. The glitch failed. I like this song and only this song in this game. So do I. Besides the option... Oh, the options music is the best. I see why people don't like that, though, because, yeah, that could make your ears bleed if you weren't prepared for it. Sally is your favorite character, unironically. Sally's great. I always thought she was a great character. And, yeah, and like I said years ago in my my Sonic Sat-Am video, I think she's the star of the show. Like, Sonic's kind of like the side character, really. It's like Sally's show, fundamentally, or ultimately. I always liked Sally a lot. Apparently Miyamoto is a big Chris Pratt fan. Interesting. Huh. Well, they have Kevin Michael Richardson in the... Kevin Michael Richardson. I know that name, but I don't remember who that is. In the movie as one of the most deep voice in the industry and be perfect for Bowser, but he played Koopa. Who is that? I know that name. Yeah, that sounds so familiar. Interesting. Kevin Michael Richardson. Is that what you said? Options is amazing. Yes, Options is amazing. That's probably what it's called. Oh, come on, get up there. This made me... has nothing to do with Sonic Spinball or Sonic, but the fact that it's a video pinball game, this made me think of... oh, I didn't want to do that. Of another video pinball game on the Sega Genesis called Crew Ball, which is a Motley Crue themed video pinball game. And it's actually pretty decent. Again, not big into video pinball or pinball in general, but not bad. Kind of interesting. High school me would have loved that because I loved Motley Crue. Not so much anymore. I listen to much much better music these days, but when I was a kid, you know, Motley Crue was great. And Crew Ball is just some of the weirdest shit I've ever heard of. Like, what the hell? Cluck alert. Ah, come on. I just want to get in the thing. I just want to get in the thing. Maybe I can... Nope. I was thinking I could glitch through there again. Ugh. Yep. Hey, there we go. I kind of did it. Fundamental. The typical Sonic spinball experience here, folks. Oh, I gotta take my fancy flannel shirt off. It got hot suddenly. Hold on. Who knew that brisk fall weather could be so hot? He's from Transformers. Oh, like the cartoon? Oh, gotcha. I could see he probably did a lot of voices then. Kevin played Gantu and Lilo and Stitch. Oh, and Shredder in TMNT 2012. Okay. Jerome and Family Guy and many, many more. Anytime somebody needs a deep manly voice, it sounds like. Okay. So I've definitely heard his voice before. Gotcha. There's a cover of the Options theme by Chiptune Drogen that's really good. Sounds really different. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Interesting. I prefer the hidden melody of the Options song. There's a melody. I didn't even know there was a melody in that. It's so quiet in the mix, clearly, because I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to listen to that later. Nope, I don't want to go up there. Yep, come on. There we go. Why is my D-pad not working suddenly? Oh, there we go. That was weird. Huh. Don't you hate it when your D stops working? Am I right? Let's see. Come on, get up there. Yeah, just gotta do that 2 more times. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Nope, nope. Come on. Oh, I almost had it. Come on, get over there. Get up there. Yep. All right. Real talk. Is anybody good at pinball? Oh, crap. Because I'm not. Yeah, the hidden melody kind of sounds like the na-na boo-boo thing the kids do in old. Oh, na-na boo-boo. Gotcha. Huh. I'll have to listen to that. So at pinball? Yeah. You ever watch Beast Wars? No, I have not. I am familiar with it, though. I've definitely seen clips of it around the internets, but no, I never watched it myself. I don't recall that ever being on TV when I was a kid. Huh. It must have been on like a channel. I mean, you're probably gonna tell me it was like on Cartoon Network or something, but it must have been on a channel that we didn't have at the time, or I just never saw it anywhere. Ah, crap. Come on. I wonder how I've had that glitch activate so many times over the years where I just like glitch through the gate. Ah. Come on. Come on. Might have to switch to another game. Oh my god. I kind of figured that's how this was going to go down, because this is literally every time I play this game. It's just... I'm sure there's probably... Oh, look at that, I got the thing. Yeah. I don't think I can actually go this way yet, though. right? Because this goes to the boss. I think this goes to the boss. Yeah. Oh, but I could do... Oh, I don't remember which way to go. I think this way. That's where I want to go. Oh, did I... Oh, they reset when you die? Aw, shit. Well, then why do you need to get the barrels? Apparently I forgot how to play this game. Because I gotta get the switch, because that goes to the emerald. Come on. Aw, so close. Safety lids are open. Congratulations. Nope. Way to go, Sonic. Oh. It just can't get it. Nope. Nothing like watching a stream in the echoey bathroom. I'd be on the toilet right now. Beautiful. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I watch YouTube on the toilet all the time. I'm not ashamed to admit it. You know, it happens. Depends on the day of the week. What depends on the day of the week? Oh, I should have just said the banjo theme. Banjo-Kazooie theme. Oh, yeah. I can kind of hear that now, too. All right. Oh, man. Here, let's not try that. Oh, no, it's game over. Well, rather than force you guys to keep watching me do the same loop-de-loop 87 times, I think I'm going to switch to, what was our second place winner on the poll? Oh, they were all equally tied after that. I'm kind of interested in checking out Felix the Cat on NES, because I've never heard of that game. And Felix is cool, because cats, why not? Yeah, good, yeah, Mitch, you're right. We're switching games. Let's check out Felix the Cat on the NES. I got about 45 minutes left to stream, so we'll just hop around. This is the hop around stream, after all. I kind of like doing this, though, like, rather than just streaming, like, a particular game, because, I don't know, I got, like, freaking 30,000 or so games at my fingertips right here. It's nice to hop around and experiment, even if I suck ass at them, like I did with Plock earlier. That was brutal. Yeah, I got, like... I should have gone through. Let's start at the beginning here. I'll go through like everything we have access to. I think it starts with, yeah. We got NES, Famicom Disk System, Super NES, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, N64, DS. DS games don't work so well on this, though, I found out. I have tried it. They run, but... They must need like a special controller profile because I've never been able to actually get to play them. So that's out. Virtual Boy works. I have tried that. SG-1000, Mark III, Master System, Genesis, Mega Drive, Game Gear, 32X, Sega CD, Dreamcast. I haven't tried Dreamcast. I bet that doesn't work very well. 2600, 7800. We don't need to talk about the 5200 apparently. Lynx, PC Engine, TurboGrafx, SuperGrafx, PC Engine CD, PlayStation. Oh, before I forget, I think he's gone now, but yeah. Hey, Tim, how's it going? And the Doomslayer was Miss Dolly Pop. How's it going? So good to see you too. Thanks for coming out. What is this? What is this emulator? Okay, so this is a RetroPie that I bought on Amazon. You guys are probably familiar with RetroArch, I think. So RetroArch is a front end for a bunch of emulators, basically. So this is RetroArch running on a Raspberry Pi with the RetroPie operating system. Is there an actual operating system for that, or is it just running on Raspbian? I don't actually know. But the guy I bought this from on Amazon, like custom made this theme and everything. It's pretty awesome. I don't think there might be some available. I don't remember like the actual user I bought it from, but it was like $250 on Amazon. I didn't know if it was going to work all that well. I kind of took a gamble on it, but it's been pretty great. I've had it for like months now, and I thought it'd be super awesome to like play around with because I hate setting up my own emulators and stuff, but this has been working out fantastic. So yeah. Yeah, RetroArch. Yeah, I tried to set up RetroArch myself, but I just kind of tune out when it comes to like emulators and stuff because they're just... I'm not saying they're complex or anything. It's just my brain has a hard time processing them, and I'm just not patient enough for setting up stuff like that. But yes, under the hood, this is RetroArch running on a Raspberry Pi. Daphne. Oh yeah, right. I was gonna pop in here and see what games. Yeah, because I only have somewhere it says how many games are on here. 90 games available. Oh, okay. So yeah. I got a few, I guess. I mean, that's a small subject of the libraries that's available for, or a small segment of the massive library for the PlayStation. But, you know, it's even got Game & Watch on this, and Neo Geo Pocket, and Pocket Color, Vectrex. So yeah, this is probably going to be what I do on my streams most of the time, just because I know you guys are all like retro game freaks like I am, and I don't know, this is really cool. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to somebody about retro game collecting because I have no idea what I'm doing. I got 2 DS Lites for free, so I wanted to get some GBA games. Ooh, man, you really can't go wrong with the GBA. Like, there's so many good ones, but yeah, and different, like, it has MAME on here. Not all of them work. Apple II, Amstrad, Commodore 64, ColecoVision, and Television, MSX. I don't know what Fritz is. I've never heard of this. I think this is like a text-based adventure thing, something like that. And it even has Kodi, which is like you can put your own like hacker channels and piracy channels on there, and you know watch anime if you want. So I don't know. It's a cool thing. I'm sure if you type in like RetroPie on Amazon, something similar to this would come up. It's pretty dope. But yeah, anyway, what were we going to play? We were going to check out, even as WonderSwan. I know, I wish I spoke Japanese or could read Japanese so I could play a lot of those. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of games I could play without needing to read it, but I know there's a lot of underrated RPGs on the WonderSwan that I'll probably never be able to play unless I learn how to speak Japanese, which would be nice. Does this have GameCom? It does not have GameCom, though. Oh, man. Good old GameCom. It doesn't have an N-Gage either. If only the Saturn was easier to emulate so it could be on here. No doubt. God, the Saturn is so hard to emulate. Anyway, we were going to play Felix the Cat on the NES. Because I've never played it. Let's go to the Fs here. Go to Felix the Cat. Ooh. You know, I might have played this before. This looks really familiar. I mean, it is just like your standard 2D platformer, so I don't know, but let's check it out. Is disc replay, like, good? What is disc replay? Oh, man. Felix the Cat. Here we go. Yeah, as far as, like, GBA games go for you there, brisk old buddy old pal, I mean, obviously, like, you know, the classics, like Metroid Fusion, Zero Mission, can't go wrong with, like, the remakes or the reimaginings of, like, the classic Mario games. Minish Cap is probably top 5 Zelda games. But then there's, like, other stuff like Drill Dozer or sequel to Gunstar Heroes, forget what it's called. I think it's just Super Gunstar Heroes, now that I think about it. Ooh! Wow, this is really snappy. I don't know how else to describe, like, the, I don't know. Felix has a really nice feel to his movement here. I'm digging the music, too, and the graphics. Oh, shit. Oh, it's a one-hit and you're dead, though. Woo! Alright. I like that you're just collecting pictures of Felix. Like, that's your thing. Now, do I have any... Okay. I can duck, I can do that. Doesn't seem like I have any specials. I do have a time limit, though. What is this? A springy thing? Springy thing. A springy thing. Oh, this is a Hudson Soft game? Ah, that makes sense. That would explain why it's why it seems so polished for the system. Because Hudson Soft games are... What the hell happened there? Oh! This is a frickin' Kirby clone, isn't it? Ah! I see it now. Alright. I'm not just saying that because of the tree with the eyes. What did I pick up that gave me this power? Damn. I was thinking I might have played this game before, but now I don't think I have. But I'm digging it. This is pretty fun so far. Put that on the list. Get a copy of Plock and, okay. Again, I didn't see what I picked up there. I completely missed it. But I like this. Oh, damn, this game's fun. Who suggested this? Colin, was that you? Good choice. I don't remember who suggested this, but good choice. I don't know what this is, though. Oh, special stage? Special stage. Oh, dude! This game's great! At least so far. It's probably... Wouldn't surprise me if it gets bullshit later on, but, you know. I heard this was an underrated gem. I think you're right. Oh my god. Another one that a lot of people say is an underrated gem is Little Nemo, the Dream Master. I can't seem to get into that game. I've tried a lot, but I think it's a fine game. It's kind of like a Mega Man clone in a way. It's also made by Capcom, so, you know, there's a lot of similarities with Mega Man. And I really should love that, because I always loved Little Nemo as a character, and, like, the, that one cartoon they made back in the 80s. Like, I watched the crap out of that when I was a kid. But I don't know, I hear people, like, on the internet, like, swear by... Okay, so when I took a hit, I went back to my previous power-up? Is that what happened? Because that's awesome. Oh, dude. What the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah. I always hear people swear by Little Nemo, but I can never get into that game personally. This, however, I'm really digging this. I mean, it's simple, but it's fun as hell. And as far as, like, NES graphics go, this is gorgeous. See if I can get up here and see if I can get another power-up. Hey, Mega Drive Profile! What's up, man? How you doing? We're just popping around, playing some retro games and, you know, stuff like that. These are really good NES graphics. Yeah, definitely. Another underrated NES game is Rainbow Islands. I've definitely heard of that, but I cannot think of what that is right now. Which is on a bunch of other things, but still an awesome game that no one talks about. I'll have to look into that. Never seen the game before, but it looks very clean with a lot of fun ideas. Well, the 3 translation cards are so cheap. There's a series I really need to get into. I have played a very small amount of Earthbound, just enough to say I did. But yeah, I've never really, I don't know, I just haven't taken the time to get into the Mother series yet, but I really want, oh, I fucked up there. And my nose itches. Yep. Let's go up here and get a power-up again. I think there was a power-up in here, was there? Oh, I see. Yeah. Ah, okay. Kind of a interesting power-up mechanic going on here. It's kind of like they stack. You know, I'm wondering how many like Mickey Mouse games we're gonna get in a couple years when Mickey goes into the public domain, which I think happens in 2024. Because that's kind of why there's so many weird like Felix the Cat things, because he's been in the public domain for frickin' ever. But yeah, Mickey Mouse is coming up on that. Unless Disney petitions Congress again like they did in the 90s, which they might. We'll see if that happens. But wouldn't that be crazy just to get like a million like Mickey Mouse properties that aren't made by Disney? Because if he goes to the public domain, that's what's going to happen. Like that one like Winnie the Pooh horror movie that just came out, because Pooh Bear's in public domain now. Or at least the original Pooh Bear is. I feel like Disney's going to put enough money into getting that law changed for them. Yeah, I mean, anything's possible, but supposedly they can't extend it anymore because they've already extended it twice. I read something about like 100 years is the absolute limit for that, even if you are like still using the property. But I don't know. It is Disney. They're a gigantic company, and they already lobbied the government twice to keep Mickey out of the public domain, so anything's possible. There, fix my username, lol. Welcome back, Walkos. Oh, yeah. Mighty Bomb Jack on the NES. I don't think I've ever played that, but I've definitely heard of that. His jumps put Mario's jump to shame. If you want, I would say Earthbound is a good place to start because Mother 1 is total BS. I have definitely heard that before. Yeah, I love Mother 1, but that game is a grind. Uh-huh. Definitely heard that before. I'm pretty sure Mickey Mouse will not enter the public domain. I will be... I don't know. I think it could go either way, but yeah, you're probably right, really. Because I can't see Disney letting go of control of anything. So, yeah, it might just be like it goes into the public domain, but then like Disney just like tries to sue the crap out of anybody that uses it anyway. And even though they wouldn't have a leg to stand on in court, like, you know, it would probably be enough to scare most people off from actually, you know, fighting it out. Wait, how does Dreamcast own Felix now? But only for fashion and clothing brands. You know, public domain is such a weird thing because it's always like, you know, it never goes into public domain like fully. It's such a like I was saying with Winnie the Pooh. Like Winnie the Pooh, the original like novel version is in the public domain, but the Disney version is not. And the distinction is if he's wearing a red shirt or not, because the original didn't wear any clothing, I don't believe. So yeah, that's. Oh, I just died. Shit. Alright. I think I'm on my last life. Let's see if this game is, I didn't mean right now. We didn't need to see right now. Oh, nice game over screen. But yeah. I'm shocked Pooh entered the public domain, but I don't think they're doing anything with it anyway. And yeah, true that. They're too busy ruining everything else. No doubt. Sonic is better than Mario. Ooh. Now, are you talking about the character or the games? Because if we're talking about the character himself, I must have, like, missed the actual continue thing, didn't I? Well, that's okay. We'll hop to something else here. I got a little bit of time left. We'll get another game in. What else do we have on the suggestion board earlier? Mario Kart 64. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like fun. I haven't played that in a long time. But yeah, if we're talking about the character, I would definitely say Sonic's better. But if we're talking about the games, Mario's games are just so much better. I'm sorry. It's no contest. Let's see. We want to go to S here for Super Mario. Super Mario, not 64. Super Mario. Wait, is it just Mario Kart? Maybe it is just Mario Kart. Yeah, it's not. Never been Super Mario Kart. What am I thinking? Jeez. Jeez Louise. There it is. Let's see how well this runs on the old Retro Pi. What platform am I running this on? I'm running this on a RetroPie that's running RetroArch and has a shit ton of emulators on it. Yep. Super Mario Kart. Yeah, duh. Super Mario Kart's the original. That's why I think. You know, with the exception of Mario Kart 8, the original SNES Mario Kart is the one I've played the most. I think I'm good enough. We can go right to 100cc. I should be alright. I have played a decent amount of this game. I usually play as Toad. Do a barrel roll. Oh, okay, yeah, the character. Yes, Sonic. Absolutely. Sonic versus Mario, character-wise, Sonic any day. Just, honestly, I think that's why Sonic's, lasted so long, because it's certainly because of the games, because, there's a handful of truly great games, but most of them suck. So it's definitely not the games that has led to such a lasting appeal. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with Mario's character, and as, Miyamoto has said before, the Mario characters are, so far it's running pretty good. Okay, I don't know what the buttons are, because RetroPie, there we go, okay. I figured it out. We'll just give everyone else a head start, why not? Ooh, man. This controls like crap on this controller. Okay, I'm figuring it out, though. Oh, don't touch that. Oh, man, the thumbstick is so touchy in comparison to the N64. I'm doing okay, though, I guess. Yeah, fuck you, Mark. Where's the Z button? There's the Z button. Woo, all right. Now we're cooking with gas. But yeah, what was I saying? Miyamoto has said that he thinks of the Mario characters as blank slates that can be applied to anything. And yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because why not? That's why you can have such weird games like, the Mario and Luigi series, where they have some character development or completely different character in terms of oh, I'll take that again. In terms of the actual, oh, don't touch it. Fuck. In terms of the actual mainline Mario games. If you hate Mario, look out your window tonight. I don't hate Mario. I just think he's kind of a boring character in comparison to Sonic. Then again, Sonic as not his character design. I mean, his character design's been, revamped. God damn it, I thought I could get past that. It doesn't matter anyway. This is just 100cc. I don't know why you're yipping there, buddy. Oop. Oh, gonna hit my own shell. God, this... I gotta find a way to hook an N64 thumbstick up to this thing. Or something. The thumbstick is way too touchy. You prefer Mario because I literally grew up on Mario? That's fair. Yeah. Mario Kart 64. So many good memories of... Yeah, Mario Kart 64. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mario Kart 64 is really slippery. I'm a lot more familiar with, Mario Kart 8, which, I don't know if I'd go so far as to say it's a perfect game, but it's about as close to video game perfection as I feel we're probably ever going to get. That game is just so well balanced. I did it too soon. Damn it. That's okay. I'm just, building suspense, giving everybody else a chance, because I'm gonna win anyway. Especially now. I never thought of it before, but that could actually be a pretty good strategy in this game, hanging back so you can get a power-up and then just absolutely crush everybody. I'm already back up in 4th place. Oh, damn it. Ugh. Yeah, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Toad and Yoshi are also kind of slippery characters, too. Oh, damn it. Speaking of slippery, take that. Jeez, I was only at 4th place and I got the lightning? Damn. No, no, don't. Ah, I saw it too. I just couldn't react in time. Oh, man. Oh, what the? He must have had a butt shield. I just hate it when they got a butt shield. Ah, you stupid Donkey Kong. Oh. Ow. I just got killed by a 2-dimensional mole. I just got killed by another 2-dimensional mole. Damn it. I lost. Well, I got 3rd place at least. It's okay. Oh, hell yeah, you still here? Yeah, I'm probably gonna be on for a little bit longer. What's up, Matt? You weren't here for 420 though, bro. I saw it. I'm the best around, never gonna let them bring me down. This game has the worst controls ever. I don't know if it's the worst controls ever. I think it controls fine, but they have definitely improved on the controls after this game. I'm out of seltzer, so no more certified seltzer moments, but I got my massive water bottle here. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. As I almost bang them, as I do bang the mic again. Why not? I got stuck beside someone driving like Wario. Oh, yeah. Who I see was in last place. Yeah, what a bitch. All right, let's do this. Koopa Troopa Beach. Ah, damn it. I think the timing's different on this than in Mario Kart 8. Or I'm just, you know, sucking ass. You know, I don't know. It just seems like I have that muscle memory down, but apparently not. Oh, God. What is it with N64 games and spazzing the fuck out in this? Oh, should I try the shortcut? Why not? Okay. Real talk, that is probably the first time I've ever gotten that shortcut on my first try. I'm just taking a nice little happy cruise on the beach here. Why not? Ganky? I'm not gonna risk that again. I don't need to. This is only 100cc. I got nothing to prove. I'm in first place. We'll just take it nice and slow, nice and easy, loosey-goosey. Way to be a stereotype and throw a banana peel there, Danky Kang. Alright. Now we're back on track. I should play the original Mario Kart on stream sometime. I really like that one. It gets overlooked a lot because of its age, but I think that game still holds up. Probably not as well as some... Ow, damn, I didn't see that. Donkey Kong, your AI was awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna... Nope, I fucked it up. We're not doing that. Okay. We're gonna do this. I fucked it up, damn it. Oh, you're all fucked now. Or not. I'll just... Oh. Get out of the way. Wario, get the fuck out of the way. Oh, it's gonna be close. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Batman. Double Dash may be my favorite, but that could also just be nostalgia talking because it's been a while. Double Dash was the only Mario Kart game I've never played. Because a copy of that game goes for a freaking shit ton of money, or at least it used to. I don't know, maybe it's come down in price, but I doubt it because GameCube games tend to hold their value way too well. It's ridiculous. It's been a long time since I played DS, but that was awesome. I like DS. You know, a lot of people were into Mario Kart 7 as well. I didn't like that. I thought that was really boring. Like, something about like the AI in there was just really dumb, and like even on the higher difficulties, like you just like it didn't stand a chance against the player. Ice Strike, how's it going? Got a copy of Double Dash for $5. Lucky you. Damn. I always hear Double Dash is the worst one personally, but I don't know. Again, never played it. I like the idea behind it. Mario Kart Wii was, you know, fine, other than it was on the Wii. So there's that. Okay. No, I still don't have the timing down for that. Am I high, or is that actually, like, different from Mario Kart 8? Damn it. Wow, I really fucked up. So did everybody else, apparently. What the fuck? Damn, the train just, like, screwed everybody up. That's interesting. I've never seen that happen before. Ooh. I shall forego my butt shield to race up into the front. Nope, no banana peel. Have any of you guys played any of the more recent Mario Kart 8 tracks that have been released? Because I know Nintendo's like doing that whole like what is it, like 60-some? They're rolling out 60-some tracks over like 2 years. Like that's just crazy. I love the fact that they're just adding a million freaking tracks to that game rather than just making a new game that's, you know, the same thing but with a fresh coat of paint. Because I don't know, Mario Kart 8 is like video game perfection, so why try to reinvent the wheel at that point? And that'd be cool. They probably won't do this. I'm sure they'll... Oh, I fucked up there. But they probably won't do this, but it'd be cool if, like, by the time, like, Mario Kart 8 is quote-unquote finished, and they're done... one of the few times I actually use my brakes in this game. When Mario Kart 8 is actually quote-unquote finished, it'd be cool if it had every single... Seriously? I have never been screwed up by this train so much in any time I've ever played this game. Oh my god. Ooh, I almost got banana there. Anyway, it would be cool if every Mario Kart track that ever existed at any game was in Mario Kart 8, which is what I've been trying to say for like 3 fucking times, but that train keeps fucking me. Damn it. Oh, I actually got Mario. Woohoo, that was close. Wait, there's brakes in this game? Yeah, no shit, exactly. The DLC tracks are pretty dope. 60 tracks. Yep. I don't know if it's that many. It's a lot. I'm pretty sure it's a lot. I just make Mario Kart 9. Double Dash is my favorite in the series. You know how good those GameCube oh yeah, those GameCube triggers, man. That GameCube controller in general. Like, holy shit, man. What a fantastic controller. All I can say is to keep an eye on local thrift stores, flea markets, marketplace for the used game. Yeah, the thrift stores around here kind of suck, personally. When I lived in my hometown, which is a very small town, we had a single Goodwill, and like nobody shopped there, but a lot of people brought stuff in, so there was always some good stuff there. But then I moved to a bigger city about an hour away from there, and I started visiting thrift stores around here thinking that, you know, bigger population, more cool stuff. I was wrong. I have found crap at thrift stores in the 8 years since I've lived in this area. I would like Mario Kart 9 better with a new aesthetic and all that. I mean, I want to see that too, but I kind of like that they're still supporting Mario Kart 8 after all this time, because Jesus, how old is that game? It's got to be like coming up on like 7-8 years old, right? And they're still rolling out content for it. I know it started on the brain fart, the Wii U, the greatest Nintendo console before that. Also, real talk, when the hell are we gonna get like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on the Switch? Because come on, that just seems like a no-brainer. Gotta head to bed, but it was really great to see you again, Noah. I'll catch up on your newest uploads since YouTube didn't notify me of them. Yep, they sure did it. Well, bye, Miss Dolly Pop. Thanks for coming out. It was great to see you, too. Yeah, I'm going to be getting off here in probably another 15 minutes or so. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Just kidding. Yeah, it's almost supper time for me because I'm in early bed. I'm an old man. I got to get the early bird special, but I'll play a little bit more Mario Kart before I take off. So, you're planning on making a Mario Kart 64 sequel? Hell yeah, that'd be dope. Honestly, I need Twilight Princess on the Switch. I need the Wind Waker on the Switch. Come on. Yeah. Jesus, the only thing that's wrong with the remake of the Wind Waker is that it's landlocked to the fucking Wii U. No thank you. I can't wait for the days of Wii U homebrew games. I'm sure that's coming. That's gotta be just around the corner if it doesn't exist already. I just can't turn on my Wii U. Me either. I hate that thing. Even more than I hate the Wii. And I hate the fucking Wii. Because of the control scheme. And the games that were designed around it. I think I took the cup there. I got first place in every one except the second race, right? Something like that. I'm gonna do it in the future. It'll be called Space World. I love my Wii U. I'm sorry, Mitch. I'm glad you love your Wii. I'm glad somebody loves the Wii U. I don't though. That was, yeah, that generation was weird. It was kind of like a marketing thing, really. Like, really the only thing wrong with the Wii U is it just didn't have enough software to support it. And it just had, again, it had a weird control scheme. I don't know. I just like a standard controller, you know. Fine if, you know, you have a peripheral for like a, you know, like a light gun game or, you know, something similar. You know, peripheral controllers on a per game basis, that's fine, but the standard controller for a game should just be a standard controller, in my opinion, because, you know, that's what I feel most people like. The Wii U has a better eShop. Is the Wii U eShop still up? But yeah, you know, that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, they probably... Yeah, that's another thing that pisses me off about Nintendo is them always like rolling out a whole new online service. Like, you know, when they switched from the Wii to the Wii U, like you just had to rebuy all your games. And, you know, and also the fact that Nintendo is the only company that, like, well, I guess Microsoft's kind of doing this with like the Xbox, what is it called? I don't even remember. Xbox Play, or I don't really remember what that's called. You know what I'm talking about, though, where it's like you pay a subscription fee and you have access to all of these games or whatever. Before that, I felt like Nintendo would be the obvious choice to have like a quote-unquote Netflix of games or something like that, since they have so many, you know, games under their belt. But I don't know, they just seem to just roll all their classic games out piecemeal over time, and or tie them to some crappy online service like the, what the hell ever it's called. I don't even know what the freaking online services are called these days. And I fucked that up again. Even at $20 a year, it's way too much. Yeah. What, for Nintendo Online? Is that what it's called? Wow, I got the blue shell even though I'm not that far back. Huh. Ow, ow, ow. Luigi, quit it. No, 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 no. Yeah, I think a lot of people really like this level. Correct me if I'm wrong. I hate this level. I always have. It's just like long and boring. And that. I always get clipped by trucks. Or I do that because I'm stupid. That one was my fault. 100%. Oh, come on. Like, even in Mario Kart 8, I don't like this level. Okay, let's do that. That's fine. Oh man, I'm gonna fuck this up hardcore. Here we go. I guess it's better than Rainbow Road, am I right? Like, long, as far as long and boring levels go. That was like one of the best design decisions they did in the the version of Rainbow Road that's in Mario Kart 8 is just make it a single lap. Man, talk about, whoa, damn it. Talk about merciful. Oh boy. Oh man. The twitchiness of the PS4 controller thumbstick is not helping the situation any. Bye, Peach. But somehow I managed to get back up to second. And now Luigi's gonna fuck me. Damn you, Green Mario. Damn you. Yeah, fuck you, Green Mario. Oh, oh, come on. We're gonna use these strategically. Oh, come on. No, fuck you, Mario. Come on, give me something good. That's fine, I guess. At least I have a butt shield. Oh, I should have grabbed one of them. All right, come on. Oh, no, 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 no! Damn it, no! So much for coming in first place, damn it. Okay, well, I might still have a chance. Okay, never mind. Oh God, what is going on right now? Jesus. Oh crap. We gotta be getting close to the finish line, right? What? What? Oh, at least I came in third. That was brutal. I hate that level. God. This level does look awful to me too. Yes, absolutely. Nothing worse than Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. Yes, Jesus. What a great value proposition that is. I like to own stuff and just get, yeah, instead of just the right experience for a period of time. Yeah, I mean, I do too. You know, I prefer to like actually own something, like, but I do think that there's a place for like a service like a PlayStation Plus or a Nintendo Online or whatever Microsoft's fucking thing is called that I can never remember the name of. I think there's a place for that, and I think for some people that's all you need, but you know, but yeah, I just don't think it's done right. Like, you know, I think as far as like video games as a medium goes, Steam is probably like the best we're gonna get, or like something like game streaming, like, you know, like Stadia just got killed off. I think they're shutting down the servers at the beginning of next year or something like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with subscription services if there's a good enough value behind it, but most of the time I don't think that they offer enough. Like, the only subscription service I have is Amazon Prime, and that's mostly for shipping because I buy a lot of stuff from Amazon, and I like the, you know, savings on shipping. The Prime Video stuff is just a, you know, a happy bonus for me after that. Granted, I hate Amazon as a company, but, you know, you can't argue with the value they provide. It's like paying $20 for a steak dinner and getting a burnt steak, but a really good included dessert. Yeah? That's kind of like that. Nothing wrong with disliking the premise of subscription, but you gotta admit paying less than $2 for 100 plus games a month does provide some value. Yeah, I guess. You done shelled yourself. I did. I don't think I've ever done that with a red shell before. Definitely a green shell, but yeah. There's no value. This is a hill I will die on. That's fair. I mean, I don't think it's, you know, I stopped giving Adobe my money years ago because, like, I was tired of paying $60 a month for their crappy software. Like, it got to the point where, it got to the point where like Photoshop was the only software that was like, you know, keeping me invested in their entire line of software. And all these years I thought I hated video editing, but then I like, you know, switched from Windows to Linux about 2 years ago. Never looked back. I am hardcore Linux user now, and I will never go back to Windows or Mac. I did have a Mac years ago too. But I got DaVinci Resolve as my editing software. And yeah, all these years I thought I hated video editing. Turns out I just hate Adobe Premiere. Like, oh my God, Adobe Premiere sucks so much ass. And the fact that, you know, DaVinci Resolve is free, there is a studio version of it that's a one-time payment of $300, but I also got that for free because I bought a Blackmagic camera, and the studio version comes free with all of those. So, yeah, talk about a good value proposition there. You know, free software for like, or free for like 95% of the entire software that's actually good and fun to use versus Adobe's shitty software that pisses me off and crashes constantly, but I'm paying $60 a month for. So yeah, I mean, I'm not anti-subscription services in general. They're definitely not for me though. I would definitely pay like a, you know, like a high, like right now I'm getting into stop motion animation. Something I want to get into in the near future, and I'm going to buy this software called Dragon Frame, which is like the industry standard stop motion animation software. But it's like a $200 piece of software, but it's a one-time payment for some, you know, professional Hollywood level software, and then I get free updates for life. I mean, I think that's, yeah. I think just having people sign up for a subscription service is 9 times out of 10, it's just being greedy. I don't think there's like a good enough value proposition to justify it. Man, that level is so much more fun than Toad's Turnpike. Shout out to Clip Studio Paint for being a better Photoshop for digital art, also a one-time purchase. Yeah, I've heard good things. I mean, you said it was good. I really like Krita. Krita's great, and it's open source. That's another thing, you know, the switch to Linux has taught me the value and importance of open source software. Yeah. Especially, I mean, you know, I'm streaming with OBS right now. That's open source software, and there's nothing better than OBS in terms of streaming software, so, you know, can't go wrong there. I gotta try out DaVinci at some point, but I'm coasting on free Adobe from my school at the... Yeah, so there's a good point. Like, when I was in college, I did have, like, you know, the free for students thing, and that's how I got, quote-unquote, addicted to Adobe software. And then I pirated it, I'm gonna be honest, but then they came out with the Creative Cloud, and it was like, you know, oh, it's only 50... Originally, it was only $50 a month, but now it's like $60 a month, and no thank you. Krita is the GOAT for real, for real. I agree, totally. Krita's awesome. There's a few features, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there's a few features that it doesn't do as well as Photoshop did, but they're not enough to like deter me from using Krita. I really like it. Yeah. Oh God, Krita. Krita's so good. Yeah, Krita sounds like a scrumptious snack too. There's that. All right, the Flower Cup, Choco Mountain. This is a good level, I think. Ah, damn it! I just can't get that boost. Or is there not a boost? There has to be a boost in this game, right? Am I crazy? I swear there's a boost in this game. Or a boost at the beginning with the light thingy. Gazimmer words. That's the way to say it. Oh, that was close. I got so freaking lucky there. Yeah, get fucked. Get fucked, Bowser. He's bowed you from his castle. Yippee! Oh, there we go. Oh, nope. We're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna do this. Come on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this level's fun too. Yeah, I think it's just Toad's Turnpike that I don't like. Every other track except Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road is good for a lap. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Luigi's, Luigi's, Luigi's. Baby Moses, baby Moses, baby Moses. Ow! Fuck you, Wario. And you don't even have to try when you have that thing. You just bounce off of everything. There we go. Okay. Nope! Fuck. I accidentally shot a shell. That time I didn't. Ow. Crap. Well, at least I came in third. You have to accelerate after the end of the second light. That's what I thought. I was trying that too. Pimpo. Yeah, I had to... That's what I thought, but I can't get it. I keep fucking it up. Either the timing is different between this and Mario Kart 8, which is what I'm really used to, or I just suck. That's also a possibility. Is Earthbound available on new 3DS? I didn't know that. I thought Nintendo just pretended like the Earthbound or the Mother series just didn't exist in general. Why are we arguing over this? Because this is a hill that Brisk will die on. Emulation is definitely necessary in many cases until they decide to pretty up Fire Emblem's Radiant Duology with like paying $300 for a GameCube game isn't feasible. Yeah, see that's a problem with so many like retro games like that never got released. Like something like the quintessential example of that would be Panzer Dragoon Saga on the Sega Genesis, or not Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn. Which I believe a copy for that goes for, damn it. See, still didn't get that, but I would have went straight up Mario's ass anyway, so it was fine. But a copy of Panzer Dragoon Saga regularly goes for like $1,500, $2,000. Yeah, because it was only ever released on the Sega Saturn, and it had a limited quantity in North America. And I don't believe it was ever even released in any other English-speaking country, only in America. Or maybe all of North America, I don't know. But, and then, it'll never get a re-release or a remake, unless it's like a from the ground up remake, because Sega lost the fucking source code for it. So, there's no chance of like actually like porting that game to something else. It's just gone forever. Although, hope isn't lost because plenty of people are, there's a lot of people, at least for the N64, there's a strong community of people that are quote-unquote decompiling games down to their source code. Like, I think it was like a year ago, maybe a year or two ago, like Super Mario 64's source code was decompiled, so people actually had access to the full source code. So I guess there is hope that, somebody could do that with Panzer Dragoon Saga or some other... Damn it. My nose, like, itched so bad right there. I had to let go. Oh, my God. A normal person might have just paused the game, but I don't know. Why not? We'll just come in 7th place. It's fine. 8th place. Here we go. I love those striped trees. Wow, I suck. How do you even lose the source code? Yeah, exactly. No shit. Saga did get released in Europe? Oh, it's rarer than the US version. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, yeah. I think we're gonna call it there. I'm getting pretty hungry, so I'll stay in the chat for a second here. I'm shocked that there's no Game Boy service on Switch. Apparently the Switch can emulate Saturn games? Really? The Cotton re-releases on Switch run a custom Saturn emulator. Oh, I didn't know that. I've been playing Panzer Dragoon Saga on my Saturn a lot recently. Y'all, that game could not possibly be remastered. It is the most Gen 5-ass game to ever Gen S5. I love the chunky polygons so much. Yeah, I've never played Panzer Dragoon Saga. I played the original Panzer Dragoon a lot, but yeah. Also, is anyone gonna acknowledge that Stuffy's older bro is Doomslayer? Is that like the Doomslayer? Like Doom Guy Doomslayer? I'm not familiar with... I mean, I've seen a lot of people with the username Doomslayer. Hey, I'm gonna borrow one single physical backup we have of the source code. Hopefully my dog and child and vindictive roommate won't find it all. See you on Monday. Oh, yeah. My local Walmart still has Mario Game & Watches. That's awesome. Oh, man. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out. I am a certified water moment. Yes, so we're going to do one more certified water moment because I'm out of seltzer. I drank my Diet Coke and I drank my seltzer. Now we're down to the water bottle. Lol, I melted. Sorry, I am drinking your remains there, Ice Strike. All right, well, thank you all for joining me. This was a fantastic first stream back. I will definitely be doing more of this because I had a blast. I hope you guys did too. My plan is to stream at least once on the weekends, maybe twice. We'll see. So I'll definitely schedule something this time. This was kind of just like I wanted to pop in, you know, unannounced and just give it a go today because, you know, I had technical difficulties yesterday and I couldn't stream like I wanted, but I will schedule something a few hours ahead of time next time so you'll know to be on the lookout. And yeah, so look for me this weekend, hopefully, because we'll do some more retro game hopping because this was a blast. Good night, gamers. Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Yes, I've never played that, but it looks so good. I really got to play that game. Thanks for the stream. Well, I'm glad you're streaming again. I'm glad I'm streaming again, too. I'm glad you guys came out. It was a blast. So, all right, I'm going to go have some supper. Good night, y'all. Have a great week, and I'll see you this weekend. Okay, bye.